હું તો જોઈન થયો ભાઈ.
બરાબર આવી ગયા ને તમે બંને?
મને સંભળાય છે.
હા એક જ મિનિટ.
એ તમે સ્ક્રીન શેર નથી કરી એકચ્યુઅલી માં.
હજી શેર દબાવો શેર.
કરી દઉં. ઓકે
હા સ્ક્રીન દેખાય છે. હવે એકવાર વોઇસ ચેક કરી લઈએ.
મસ્ત આવે છે. હવે ટેબ ખોલ ને ઉપરનું ઓલું ટેબ છે ને આવે છે ને એમાં બધાને ઓલાને મ્યુટ કરી દઈએ આપણે.
મ્યુટ કરી દો અને ચેટ ડિસેબલ કરી દો.
ઉપર ટેબ દેખાશે ને.
કોના ત્યાં કોણ કપડા ધોવે છે?
મારે ત્યાં છે હમણાં. હું તો મ્યુટમાં વહી જાય બાબા.
વાંધો નહીં.
એક મિનિટ હે.
મારે ત્યાં કઈ કામ ચાલુ કર્યું લોકોએ.
તો ક્યાં ગયું? ડિસેબલ કર.
ઓપ્શન માંથી મ્યુટ ઓલ કરી દો.
હા એક મિનિટ.
અરે આ પતિક આ રેકોર્ડ નું ઓપ્શન કેમ આવે છે? રેકોર્ડ વી કેન રેકોર્ડ. અચ્છા ઓકે.
અરે મ્યુટ વાળું તો આવતું જ નથી હવે. હા ટેબમાં જ. અચ્છા ઓકે. મેનેજ પાર્ટિસિપન્ટ્સ. ઓકે મ્યુટ ઓલ કરી દીધું અને એમાં મોડ જઈને પાછું અમને હા અરે કરું છું એક મિનિટ બેન ચેટમાં. ચલ નો વન કરી દીધું ચેટ ડિસેબલ. હા 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 અચ્છા Hi guys, this is Sam here once again. Sorry for disturbance from my end. Now I'm just waiting for our friend to join. We are already having 151 guys already joined. So I'm waiting few more to join, and then I will start once again. Hope you all are able to see my screen. And am I audible to everyone? You can just reply on Telegram. Still, my voice is not clear. Pathik? Yes. Okay. So, just hold on. Pathik, now it is clear. Now voice is better. Okay. Okay, guys. So we already have a 183 participant already joined. So I think it's the right time to start. So let's get started. So first topic I'm going to talk about is the support and resistance. First of all, why support and resistance is of importance, and why most of all technical analysts focus on support and resistance. It is because the very fact that no instrument, when I say instrument, that means a stock, commodity, currency. So no instrument in world move in one direction. Let me show you. So no instrument will straight away move up, or it will never straight away move down. This is just ideal condition, but that never happen in market. So what generally happen in market is market generally move in swings. It means stock goes up, then there will be some profit booking, it will go down, once again it will go up, it may consolidate in tight range, once again it goes up, then it may find a selling pressure, it may come down, once again it may. So this is how exactly market work. Instead of our ideal expectation of going straight away up, coming down, so it does not happen. That's the reason in such a condition a support and resistance come handy, and they play a vital role in understanding the complete market structure. So let me tell you what is the simplest form of the support and resistance. Can you guys see? Price moves up, make one swing here, then it retrace back or it correct little bit and make one swing low. So this is called a swing. This is our swing high and this is our swing low. Once again there is one more swing high and this is a swing low. This is swing high. सोचे भाई हाँ સ્ક્રીન પર આવતું જ નથી એ સ્ક્રીન પર શું દેખાય ખાલી પીડીએફ તો આ પેન્ટ વાળું નથી દેખાતું કેમ ઓકે તો સ્ક્રીનમાં એમાં શું કરવું જો સ્ક્રીન ક્યાંથી કરું एक मिनट क्या છે શેરમાં હા ઓકે હા એ આવ્યું એમાં મારે શું સ્ક્રીન કરું ને આખી સ્ટોપ એક મિનિટ આમાં સ્ટોપ કરું ક્યાંથી ટોપમાં મ્યુટની નીચે પછી વિડિયો છે પછી પાર્ટિસિપન્ટ એમાં ન્યૂઝ શેર છે એમાં છું. Oh, sorry guys. I'm starting it. Okay. So why support and resistance are important? Because no stock moves up straight away like this. No stock goes up like this straight away, and they never come down like this. Ideally, what happens in market is any stocks move in a zigzag form. Like they will be in moving up, there will be some correction, they will again move up, there will be some correction, and in many times there will be a consolidation as well, and they will again move up. So when there is such a structure where price is not moving linear, there will be up and downs, there will be zigzag form, there this support and resistance become handy. Now what is the support and resistance? So when price moves up, it make one high, and during the correction it make one low. So here it is a high and it is that low. Now this high is called the swing high, and this low is called as a swing low. Now this swing high and swing low is the simplest form of the support and resistance. So here if I extend this line here, so this line will be my resistance and this line will act as a support. So this is called the simplest form of the support and resistance. The same way here, if I connect the swing highs, this will form a resistance. If I connect the swing low, it will form a support. Now we will be talking more about this support and resistance. So this is the simplest form of the support and resistance. Now why this is more important? Because once we analyze this support and resistance and how this support and resistance have formed or have reached, can give us a lot of information. Now just understand, this price was going up. Okay, let's say price moved from the 100 to 120. Pardon my writing here. Now those guys who has bought at 100, when they saw price reach 120, they feel they have already gained some profit, so they want to book that profit. So they will be booking that profit, so they will be selling the stocks, and that will propel a small correction into stocks. So finally stock will come down a little bit, and then it will, let's say, reach at 115. Now during this rally, there will be a many guys who missed this rally. They did not get this stock and they did not manage to make any money. So they were waiting outside. They were waiting, if this price come little down, I will grab the stock. So there will be many guys waiting. So when they see stock has corrected from 120 to 115, they will start buying it. and once again it will move up. Remember, in stock market, prices move up and down purely based on a demand and supply. When there is a more selling orders than buying order, then price correct, and vice versa. When there is a high amount of buying orders, then selling order, price goes up. And when buyers and sellers or buying and selling order both are same, price remain in consolidation, which is shown here. So I guess it is clear. So this is how support form, and this is how resistance are formed. Now let's get into the chart, and we will understand it in better way. This is how. So this is point 1 is a swing high, which was the resistance. As I said, the simplest form of support and resistance is nothing but previous high is the simplest form of the resistance, which is here number 1. Previous swing low is the simplest form of the support, which is 2 here. Okay. So when we break resistance 1, we call this breakout. So here, when price break above 1, it is a breakout. So previously this line at 1 was acting like resistance. Now we break it, and once we break it, stock moves up toward the point 3. Now understand. Now resistance is no more valid because price has already crossed this resistance, and now this resistance will act as a support. Now let's get connected to our real life example. So see, in our life we take a lot of decisions. If we take a good decision, like we want to start a business or something, you will find your family members, your friends will support you. So it is kind of a support. You are doing a good, so they are supporting you. They will extend your help, and this is called support in our life. The same way, suppose you are doing something wrong, like you are smoking a lot or you are drinking a lot, your family and your friend will resist you, and they will tell you, man, you're going wrong, you should not do it, and they will resist you from doing that. So that is a resistance in our life. Similarly, if market participants think this stock is good and this stock should not fall below this level, they will put lot of buying order and they will try to support the fall of the market. So here at point 2, there is a more buyer who think this stock is worthy. So they will not let this stock fall from point 2. That's why it is support. Now it resistance at one point of time, they feel, okay, this stock is even now more worthy than point 1. Let's say at point 1, the stock was quoting at 150. Now they think this stock value should be more than 150. So there will be more buying order, and they will eventually take stock to break this level, and stock will move to a new high at point 3, which could be 200 or let's say 250. Now remember, for breaking this resistance at point 1 required a lot of buy, and generally this lot of buying order or lot of buying quantity are generally comes from the institutional. A retail trader like you and me can buy a few thousand of shares, and we cannot break this level. It requires a lot of buy and lot of buying power to break such a resistance. So generally these resistance are break by institutional buying or big guys is buying. So what happens if they are buying, they are supporting price and price goes up. And whenever this price comes once again to the same price, the guy who bought here, guys who has bought here will try to defend that level. It is simple as that. Let's understand this concept with a cricket match. We all know the previously last 2 World Cup was dominated by Australia. So Australia win 1 World Cup. Okay, then they win 1 World Cup. After that, after 4 years, there will be 1 more World Cup. So Australia, they won the World Cup. That means they were strongest player. So what they will do in next World Cup, they will try to defend their World Cup trophy. So they will give tough fight to the all participants. It will not easy to give up. So same thing happened. The guy who bought here and break this previous high and push price higher are big guys. They will not give up easily, and that's the reason whenever price come to this level, it is called retest to this resistance level, they will try their best to support. And from here, there are very high probability of price going high. This is the one of the best setup which I like, where the support flip into, where resistance level flip into the support. And here the advantage, if you buy at level 4, the stop will be somewhere near low, somewhat near low of this support zone. Now there is one more beauty here. If you buy here, it is very easy to set target. What would be your target? Your target will be the previous swing high, which is 3. So around here, let me draw it. So around here, around 3 is my target. Now around 3 also, let's say you buy somewhere here, and around 3 is your target. Now at around 3 also, there will be lot of breakout trader who will be waiting for this level 3 to break. So if we are already into buy position at 4, let's say at 110, and this was 130, we are already in gain of 20 rupees. And if this successfully break out, there are a lot of breakout traders will enter here and they will push price further up. So in that case, price will rise from this level very rapidly. That's one possibility. Second possibility, it may happen from here, level 3, stock fall down. It failed to cross the level 3, but still we are in profit because we already bought at low near 0.4. So when we see the price is unable to cross the level 3, we can book our profit. Though profit will be less, but there will be a profit. So this is why I love trading pullback at 0.4 rather than we go and chase the breakout at 0.3. That this concept will be deep in the next concept, which is my concept of pullback. But remember, this is one of the best setup when resistance flip to the support or support flip to the resistance. Second is the same thing. Here it was a support which was broken, and see, observe here, when support is broken, price travels down sharply. That means there is a lot of selling pressure, and this breakdown is a real. If this breakdown would have been not real, what happened? It goes down, it goes just little down and come up and trapping the people here. But real breakdown, price will travel far from the support level. This is what happened here, and they will come back to that level, same level they will come back, and then they will take the resistance here. I have a lot of chart that we will discuss. So I understand you guys understand this concept, and let me show you a real chart which I traded based on this principle. And remember, support and resistance are not a single line. They are more of a zone that I have already mentioned here. Why they are more of a zone and not a single line? Though for illustration, single line is shown, but it is more of a zone. The reason is stock market is not a math, or it is not a science where 1 + 1 is 2, or where H2 + O is a H2O. Stock market is not exactly following any principle. So there will be a small variation. So it's better to draw a support zone or resistance zone instead of the single line which I have shown here. Here I have drawn a single line, but this is ideal case. You will never, it's not possible you always find support and resistance reacting precisely. There will here one can see there is a small variation where resistance breached by a few points. So better to draw a zone rather than the line. Now here it is very much simple. Price moved up, then it make a swing high, and this swing high is our resistance zone. I just draw a horizontal line. Price move down, make a swing low. So swing low is a simple form of the resistance. So I draw one line which is a support line, and this is the resistance line. And now see, simple. Price moved up, it faces a resistance in the same zone. Now how to take trade? You know, I've seen many traders, they simply draw a line and they decide, okay, this is resistance level and I will be sorting here. No, never do that. Because what we talk in technical analysis is only probability. We need confirmation. Okay, this point here, this point here is a resistance, but we need confirmation that this resistance is valid. For that, there's a concept called confirmation candle. What is that? I show you here. Okay, confirmation candle means suppose we want to sell at a resistance. So first we need confirmation that price is facing difficulty at resistance. So here it is a confirmation candle concept. See, this was the support zone where I connected the low. This is support zone. So point 1, when I draw these two lines, point 1 is the zone which probably will act as a support. So whenever there is a bullish candle which touch this support zone and close above it, it means this support is valid and it is confirmed by this candle. So always if you want to buy support, look for a bullish candle at support zone, and above high of that candle is our trigger. So here it was a trigger, and see it very well respected by the market. Now see the beauty of this chart. At point 2 was also support zone, but see at point 2 we did not get any bullish candle and this support broke down easily. So suppose you have not waited for confirmation candle, and if you have just put buy order at 1166661, your buy would have resulted in loss within a few candles. So this point 2 has saved us from the wrong entry. That's why wait for the confirmation candle. Similarly, if we want to sell, now see here, this was the support zone. We break the support, price moved down. Now understand, this support zone need to broken, and again, who can broke this support is only a big guys who has a big quantity to trade can only break it. And once they break it, price goes down in the direction of the breakdown. When it goes down in the direction of the breakdown, it is a confirmed breakdown. I do not trade here at point 2. Rather, once it breaks down, it goes in the direction of the trend. I wait for price to once again pull back and enter in this zone and take sell. So what happened here? Here, let me show. So, okay. So here, price broke down the support zone and it went far below from the support zone. It means it is a confirmed breakdown. If it was the fake breakdown, what would have happened? It would have gone down a little bit and it would have come back. But this did not happen. It means it is a confirmed breakdown. Now, we don't want to sell here because risk reward is not high. So what we will do? We will just simply, let me clear it. So once we confirm breakdown, we will wait for price to come to the same level. As I said, the strong guy who has sold here will try to defend their territory. So price come down, come back to the same level here. See, and this, can you see this candle, doji kind of candle, bearish, touch and close below this level. It is my confirmation sell entry. So if you want to buy at support, you require bullish candle. If you want to sell at resistance, we require a bearish candle. So bearish candle formed below low of that was my sell entry, and see to follow through within few candles it goes down. And this is not cherry pick chart. In fact, this is a real chart which I traded and I posted on Twitter as well. So this is how we use a pullback. This is called pullback entry. You don't trade breakout. And this is point 3 is the first pullback. Guys, remember this first pullback is one of the sweet spot to take the entry. There is maximum chance of getting profit at point 3. And stop, it is easy to put the stop. You can put stops slightly above this level. Okay. And Your target would be simple. I keep my target very simple. Whatever my risk is there, my first target will be a same. Suppose here my risk is a 70 point of Nifty. My first target will be 70 point. My second target would be 1.5%, which will come around 100 point, and third will be around 2% of my risk. And as the trade move in my direction, start to trail your stop loss. So you do not give up what you have already earned. So this is how we understand the price, and this is how support and resistance is important. So this is just a brief discussion about support and resistance. Now what I'm going to discuss is something really unusual. Okay, so we understand the concept of support and resistance, but how we do know that this is a high probability support and this is a high probability resistance? Can we get clue from the market that this support is more likely to hold, these resistance are more likely to respect? Can we get this clue? Yes, we can get the clue. What we need to do is just we need to spend more time in analyzing the price rather than just drawing the lines on the chart. Generally, what happens, I'm seeing most of the traders when they see the chart, they start away just like this. They start away drawing the trend line, these, that, and they said, okay, this is breakout, breakdown, and blah blah blah. But what they fail is they fail to realize how this support and resistance zone are reached. We also know there is a very old and famous saying is that there is a more fun in journey than a destination. Similarly, this is applicable for trading as well. There is a more fun in analyzing how support and resistance is reached than just support and resistance level. So if we go and check how these levels are reached, it gives an excellent clue whether this support and resistance are going to hold. So we will be talking about that, how we can do that. Okay, this is what I explained. It is not a single line, it should be a range. The support and resistance range can be plus or minus 2% of stock price. Okay, so now let's understand how we get idea this support is going to hold or support is going to break. So what I have told in many times on Twitter, that if we want to be on right side of the trend or right side of the trade, we need to spend a lot of time on left hand side of the chart. That means, okay, let me draw here in front of you. Is it a support zone? Right? This is support. Can I say this is a previous swing low? So I draw a line. So this low is a support zone. Now I tell this, let me write 1, this is a swing low, and this is 2. I know there is very high probability of price respecting this level 2. How I come to know? Whenever any instrument reaches support zone, just look left. Okay, we will be looking left. What is happened? Look left and watch out swing high and low. So here, let's watch out the swing high. This swing high, this was the swing high. This swing high was higher than its previous swing high. Watch out this and this. Sorry, just a minute. Okay. Okay. So this swing high is higher than its previous swing high, right? So it's making higher high, I could say. So this point 2 is reached where Nifty was making higher high. So whenever support is reached after making higher high, there is very high probability that support will be respected. And that is what same thing happened here. See, this is our confirmation candle. Here, this candle touch our support zone and close above it and made a green candle. So above high of this candle was our buy entry. So 11,728 was a buy entry and stop loss slightly below this, and see price sharply move toward 11,977. So, okay, let me extend it. So 0.3 was again a support level, but then why 0.3 broke this support? Same, apply the same thing, look left. When I look left at 0.3, what I observed here, swing high. But there is a change. This swing high is lower than its previous swing high. It means now it is making lower high formation. It means there is a low probability that this 0.3 support will hold. So we will never trade this kind of setup. We will not buy at 0.3 and see this is what happened. It broke down and never come back. Now let's understand this in a simple way. During the school days, we all have exams, and we know out of 6 or 7 papers, there will be one paper will be very tough one. Most of the time there will be 1 or 2 paper very tough one. So if any student is very clever, what will happen? Because that paper was tough, he will also get a less mark. He will get 80 out of 100, but he will score 90 in all other subjects. It means he is making, progress is going higher and higher. But what happened if there is one guy who is failing? He failed in 2 exams or 3 exams. Okay, first time he failed in 1 subject, second time he failed in 2 exams. Then the chances of that student to clear the exam goes down because he have more burden. He have now out of 6, he have another 2 paper to clear. Similar thing happen on price action. So whenever you see the support, go and look left, check the position of the swing high. If support is reached by making higher high, there is very high probability that this support will be respected. And that support, if reached by making lower high, similar in this case, there is a low probability that this support will be hold. So just don't draw support and blindly buy here and blindly put buy limit. Don't do that. Take a time to analyze the price action. Let me show this with a chart example to clear doubts, and those are not cherry pick chart. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. I made a simple schematic paper. See, okay, see what is happening here. Price moving up, they made swing low, they again made higher high, they made low, they made higher high. So our previous low is a support. So here there is very high probability. Let me draw. Here very high probability that this support will hold. Why? Because this support is reached by making higher high. Why this will happen? Let me give you an example. Suppose you like any shirt company, like you like Louis Phillips. You just love Louis Phillips shirts, and Louis Phillips shirt cost 3,000 rupees. But during any discount, if any guys told you that Louis Phillips shirts are available at 2,200, what you will go? You will do and you will grab it because you know the real value of the shirt is 3,000 rupees and it is available at 2,200 rupees. So you will grab. So see here it is the same thing. See, stock is continuously moving up and it corrects little bit. So it is giving you the discount to buy it because it is making higher high. That's why it is in strong uptrend. So it is giving us opportunity to buy it. But then here the scenario has changed. Now what will happen? The same guy said, okay, Louis Phillips, you can buy at 2,300. So a few guys bought it. Then realized after a few weeks, he said now Louis Phillips is available at 2,200. He further giving discount. But why he is giving further discount? If that shirt hold value, it will be quickly sold out. And he will not to give you further discount. That means there is something wrong. There is no demand. People are not buying that shirt. Similarly, things happen here. We buy it. Okay, it moved up. But this time price failed to cross his previous high. it means there is a buying, but this buying enthusiasm is getting slower. Guys, can you hear me? Sorry, I got disconnected once again. Okay, let's get started. So here, this support level reached by making higher high. So there was very high probability that we will be respecting this support level will be respected. But here, at this point of time, the equation has changed. Now, those who have bought the share here, they were not strong enough to clear the previous high. So the stock made lower high formation. Then once again, we reached to the support level. And once again, there was some buying because still there are guys who is buying it. Okay, good, let them buy. And once again, it made one high. This time it is even worse. Now we could not even, stock could not even clear its previous lower high. And once again, it reached the support zone. So my point is, what is happened after this point, whenever stock is reaching support level, the buying power getting reduced. How we can say that? Because price is not traveling far from the support zone. It is not able to cross the previous swing highs. So that is giving us the evidence that the buyers are not that strong. And they are not able to push the price. They are not able to push the price below that previous swing high. And this is the last point, which now we reach the support by 3 consecutive lower high. This is 1, 2, and 3. Now this point of time, there is a very high probability that the stock is going to break this support level. Why? Because pay attention and see here. Last time when price touched this support level or zone, see, price could not move much away from that support. Why this happened? Let's take example. If a big guy who is ready to buy here, he will be buying in large quantity. When they buy in large quantity, price definitely will move away from this support level and it will make new high. But that does not happen. In fact, price hardly move away from this zone. It means this buying is by retail trader like us, who just simply draw the line and they think from this level, price will go further up. They think it because in textbook, it is written that more the time price touch the support, it becomes stronger. But in reality, it is not true. It is simple. If anything, let's say anything is a valuable thing, it will never remain on discount for the longer time. If 100 rupee thing is available at 80 rupees, it will be sold out quickly. People will buy that thing like anything and there won't be further stock for that item. But if anything remain in discount for the longer term, means nobody want to buy that item even for discounted price. It means there is no value. And the same thing happen in stock. Stock is available at this support level for a long time, but it is not crossing previous high. It means this stock is not worth of what it is putting right now. And then the reason may be anything. Like technical analysis job is not to find out the reason. We don't care about the cause. We just care about the action. And this is what happened. It moves only a little bit from the support zone. That means buying is very, very low. Now, any big order here, sell order, will take out this support zone. Now what happened when this support is broken? Let's say support broken. Then there is a excellent article written in almost all technical analysis book is you place your stop loss near support level. So everyone has put stop here, here. So almost because it is the horizontal or static support line, maximum people have a just stop somewhere here. When the support line will be broken, all this guy who has bought, they will be in loss and the stop loss will trigger. This stop loss trigger will further fuel the correction and price will further go down. This is how this game is being played. So we don't want to take trade here. But if you see lower high, three consecutive lower high when the support is reached, you can sell just below support level and put your stop loss slightly higher above last lower high somewhere here and see price goes down. So this is the one way we trade breakout. I trade breakout. I only trade breakout when I find this kind of a structure where support level is reached by three or more than three lower high formation. Because in this case, there will be a cluster of stop loss line below the support zone. And once those levels are broken, there will be huge selling. And this is what happened. Price go down sharply. So this is give us advantage. So what we learn from this chart is, let me tell you, what we learn that buying here is the best buy because it is reached by making higher high, and here we should not buy, and here we should sell. Okay, and this I will show you how I have done it in past. I will show you that. Okay, this one. Okay, this is a beautiful chart of a Jet Airways. Now check. This was the previous swing high. So this is our resistance zone. This resistance is broken here. So we will not trade here. We will let price to go away from resistance. It means it is showing this breakout is a real. Because in case of the fake breakout, what will happen? Price will not travel further from the resistance. It will go only little bit up and then it will fall. Here it has not happened. And why it does not happen? Because it was a strong trend. So price go up. Okay, we are not buying here. But it gives a confirmation that our resistance is clear. Now what will happen? Understand that few guys has bought here, few guys has bought here, few guys has bought here, few guys has bought here. Now because of this sharp up move, everyone who bought in this region are in profit. Am I right? But they will book their profit at some point of time. So they start profit book it and naturally price will come down a little bit. So that's the reason there is a small correction. This small correction is called a pullback. The direction, main direction is up and small counter direction is called pullback. Now see, here is a pullback handy. If this breakout is a real, price will once again respect this zone and move up. This is what happened at point 1. There was a small correction and then we touch at point 1, which was the previous resistance. Now this resistance has become support and we have a confirmation candle here, green beautiful candle. It means this breakout is a real because it is supported by pullback. If this breakout was a fake, it would have fall down instead of respecting at level 1. So I will buy at level 1 above this candle high in my entry. So instead of chasing breakout here, we should wait for pullback. This pullback will give us confirmation that this is the correct breakout. So here my stop loss, my entry. So my first target would be previous swing high somewhere here. And see one more beautiful thing here. Okay, this previous swing high once again is resistance. When it cross, there will be number of breakout trader will jump and they buy here on this candle. And I'm already in buy position at 1. So I will say them, thank you, brother, because when they jump into, there will be a lot of buying order and they will fuel upside really further. So if you bought at lower, we can say them, okay, thank you, brother. So this is how pullback trading is very useful, which can give you high reward and less risk. Then why people are not trading? Only reason is for trading pullback, you need to pay more attention to the price action. Second, you need to wait for your correct entry. And these trades are not easy to find. You know, nowadays I've seen everyone can draw a line and say, hey, this is a breakout. Hey, this is a breakout. Finding a breakout is very easy. And that's why it tempts a trader and it tempts generally a new trader. But as we know, anything which comes easy in a life has not that kind of excellent return. If you want to do better than other, we must have an age. So age comes when we dig down and we do something different from other. And here, what we are doing, we are understanding psychology. I know I bought here, and I know if this previous swing high is broken, if this previous swing high is taken out, it will have a further rally. Why? Because there will be a lot of breakout trader will enter. That is first thing. And there will be many people who have sorted it, because I see this, many don't know this is a small correction. Rather, they will think, okay, stock has run up too much, now it will go down. They will start selling here. And what they will do, they will also put the stop loss somewhere here above the swing high. So here, two things will happen. Those guys who sorted in this region will stop out. That also will help stock to go further up. And there will be many guys who was waiting outside, who are breakout trader, will enter this trade and put price further up. So this is called first pullback. After breakout, this is first pullback. Never miss this first pullback entry. This first pullback will give you excellent result. I would say it will be, 65 to 70% time it will give you profit. Then what happened? Second pullback. Okay. Once again, it goes up and here. Shall we buy at 0.2? Yes, we will again buy at 0.2. Why? Because as I said, whenever price touch support, what we will do? We will just look left. Okay, I'm looking left, and what I found, this is higher high. This is high formation, so I will again buy at 0.2. So I love to buy first pullback and second pullback, and see this also resulted in good amount of profit, though it did not clear the previous swing high, but we get enough profit in this trade as well. Now at 0.3, the situation has changed. Once again, we reached the support level, but now this time stock made lower high. So shall we buy at 0.3? No. I just buy first pullback, which is here, and second pullback. I hardly buy third pullback. So we will not buy it and see what happened. Price come and finally break down. So this is how we trade support, buy support only, which is reached by higher high formation. Okay. Similarly, we can trade a resistance. Let me show you example of how we trade the same way we can trade the resistance. Okay, this is a chart of DOSC. This is okay. So this here I have drawn the support zone. Now, what is the difference between the Jack Airway and the Bosch? If you see the Bosch, you will find the trend is down. It can very much see price is certainly coming down. make swing low, price goes up, but this high was lower than previous low. We again reach support. I will never buy here because this support zone is reached by lower high formation. And finally, it break down. So here stock breakdown, I will not trade here. I will wait for pullback. See, this is what happened. For breaking this level, we required big sell order, and this generally big sell order come from institutional mutual fund, FII, or any big guy who has sold here. And finally, this support zone from the long time is broken. It broken, price go down. After that, there is a small pullback. So those guys who sought here will try to defend their territory, and this is what exactly happened. See, here they once again come and sell it. Here they once again come and sell it. So this is our first pullback short entry. See, here at resistance zone, we made a green, they made a bearish candle as well. So this is our confirmation candle. Here also we made confirmation candle. In case of the fake breakdown, what would have happened? What price would have gone down, and that straight away price would have gone up. This is why pullback can confirm whether it is a fake breakout or it is a correct breakout. When there is a pullback, it means breakout or breakdown is a real. It's not a fake one. That's why pullback is the best tool to confirm a breakout. You know, most of the time people do complain on social media that breakout and breakdown do not work, and this technical analysis are bullshit on all those stuff. See, it is not like that. We are not understanding the concept correctly. We are still following the book concept, which is written 40, 60 years back. We need to adapt and we need to change with the market condition. So instead of complaining, start complementing, which is working. So that is why what I found is, instead of playing a breakout or breakdown, let's play a pullback. And the beauty of the pullback, let me tell you, even let somebody say, I love to trade the breakdown. So where he had been, where he would have taken the position, he would have probably taken position below this candle low, right? And see what happened. So your risk reward is also very high. When you are selling here, you are putting stop somewhere here. It's too big stop. And people like me who trade at pullback, I sorted here. I sorted at even higher price than the breakout trader. And my stop is very limited here, just slightly above this zone. So that is why pullback is really a good and excellent setup to trade with. And as I said, trade first pullback, second pullback, and then don't chase the third or fourth pullback. Here also, I can draw something. Here once again, see what happened. This was support, broken, once again pullback, and see, price got down. 60 to 70% of time we will get a pullback. We just need patience and then take action. Now, many people will have a doubt how I can find this pullback in chart. I need to go through each chart and then I need to find it. I have a way out to do that. Thanks to Keystock. This is Keystock software where they have one facility. Just hold on. Under the scan pattern, we can go under the scan pattern. There is one pattern called support and resistance. Click that. Okay. Let me go to 200. CNX 200. I will be finding it. I will click that and I will scan it. So what this key stock will do, it will scan the stock where this condition is already met. So it will reduce our effort to manually scan each stock. We can straight away get the result and we can trade accordingly. Now trade. Okay. Here is. Can you see this? IOCL. So IOCL is in front of me. I can do one thing. Let me draw the support line. Instead of support line, I will be drawing support zone. So this is the low. Okay. when you draw a support zone, try to connect maximum low. So here I connected this candle low, this candle low, this candle low, and see what happened. Price goes down, and here once again it come back to this support zone, which is now acting as a resistance. So what I can do, I can take short below this candle low. Now there are a lot of people who are doing job like me, and they complain they are not able to trade it. But when you are already prepared well in advance, after my office hour, you can scan and you can find out your stock, and you know you are supposed to go short below 144.50. So next day, what you need to do is you just need to put a trade, sell trade, you put your stop, and that's it. You don't need to even watch your trade, because watching trade will not take your trade in your favor. And if you not watch, that doesn't mean trade will go in other favor. What you need to do is you need to respect your risk. You put your risk, so you already know even if this stock will go other way around, and if you take my stop loss, I'm going to lose 4,000, 5,000 rupees. It's okay, I know that. So be prepared for that, and then focus on your work. This is how I trade. I just put my trade, I put my stop loss, and I put my target as well, because I'm a day trader. So I put my target as well, and that is very much easy with nowadays every broker is giving them bracket order, where you can place all these 3 orders at a time, stop loss, target, and I start working. So from beginning itself, I know even if I got stop out, I am going to lose 5,000, and if stock goes in my favor, I'm going to get 7,000, 8,000 rupees. So that's how guys who are doing job can trade it. So this is how we can find out, and we can scan in key stock. We can also check manually as well. There is no issue, but scanner can be also a great help in this case. And let me show this example. This was the trade I posted. This was the trade I posted in our channel. See, here also same thing happened. We break it, we come into the same zone, and see, that means the support, previous support, is now acting as a resistance, and this resistance, this pullback entry gave excellent result in just 2 days. So this is how I trade pullback. So let's talk about the same thing I have explained, the resistance, which is reached by making higher low, has very high probability to break that resistance. We will talk about this example as well. And similarly, the support which reached by making the lower high has a very high probability of breaking it. And this high from the support, if it is smaller, then chances are even higher. I have a chart. This is what we discussed about the Jet Airways. And now this is an example of the breakout by making higher high, higher low. See, here it is the Tata LXC 16-minute chart. You observe this was the resistance zone. This was a resistance zone. Well, here. Okay. This was resistance zone. This resistance zone, before this resistance zone, there was a consolidation, tight consolidation, and this consolidation was followed by higher low. And whenever you find such a consolidation near a breakout level, it is the best breakout to trade. Whenever I see such a setup where consolidation near here, breakout was 1259 and consolidation was happening at around 1220 level, it means somebody is accumulating the shares. The smart guy is accumulating, and he's getting ready to break this level, because he knows the moment this level is broken, that many breakout traders will jump and they will push price further up. And even there are many guys who sold here, has placed their stop loss here. So that stop loss will also trigger, and this will again add fuel to the upside rally. So this is the smart way to play the breakout. I trade breakout only when I see a tight consolidation near breakout level. What is saying? It is simple. Let me explain this example with my real incident happened. Few years back, I was working in Dubai, and my office was on 54th floor. And we were having in Dubai, there was a rule that we must have a fire testing once in a year. So during that testing, they will stop. They stopped, literally stopped all the lift, and we were supposed to climb 54th floor by taking stairs. So me and my friend said, "Hey son, let's see who reach our office first." I said, "Okay, let's try. What's wrong? We already have a time." So we started climbing the stair. My friend was very much enthusiasm. He started with the full energy. And while I was taking rest at the 10th floor, every 10th floor, and he was going without going up, he was going climbing the stair without taking any rest. What happened? Eventually, he reached to 25th floor and he literally collapsed. Where I was taking rest at every 10th floor, I comfortably reached 30th floor without even exhausting much of my energy. And finally, I reached 52 floor before him. So what we are trying to connect here with this price setup and incident, I said, any stock which moves fast without taking rest to any level, that means anyone who bought here, they all are in profit. Okay. And one small correction will make all those guys to think now it's time to sell. And they will sell. And this will push price further down. So it is better to take trade in the chart where price is moving up, they're correcting little bit, so people are selling their position, and here new guys are entering. And this consolidation, what is suggesting? It means here there is a selling, but these sellers are not able to push price much down. It means whenever people are selling in this range, there is someone who is buying, constantly buying, and he is absorbing all the sell orders. It means he is the guy who is absorbing this thing and he is ready to push the price up. And this is what happened. See, there was small sell, but price was not breaking this level, and finally it break out nicely. So I did such a breakout only, and what I was describing other thing that I will share with you. Other thing, let's say sharp rise, just a minute. This is what I was referring. See, this is the ACC chart. You see, in this chart, price started to rise from 1300 straight away. You see almost all bullish candle, hardly 3-4 bullish candle, and we reach resistance zone. This is similar to my friend who tried to reach 52 floor without taking any rest, and finally he collapsed at 30 floor. This is similar thing is happening here. Stock price is rising rapidly. Now, guys, just understand how can one buy at this level? Because there's a reason to understand here. Guy who bought here is in profit because price is going further. Price is reach new high. The guy who bought here, he is also in profit because price further going up. Price who bought here, he is also in profit. So everyone who bought here, all are in profit. Now see what happened. Just one bearish candle, and all those who bought here, they started to getting feeling now this run is over and we should exit it. And this can be seen. There is a continuous 3-4 candle correction. So never buy stock which has sharply risen in a very short time. Same, do not short any stock where stock has corrected massively in very short time. So how to trade them? This is good sign. See, stock is making strong trend. It is a really good sign. Only we need to wait for correct entry. Where is correct entry? 1, 2. This can be considered as a pullback. Pullback is nothing but only a small counter trend direction. Here trend is up. This is only small counter trend direction. And see, after 4 bearish candles, there is a 1 bullish candle. So what I will do, instead of chasing breakout here, I will buy above this candle high. I will put stop somewhere here and see what happened. It went up nicely. So do not never chase breakout after significant price move. Rather wait for small correction. Here everyone, see what happened, what general retail people think after 3 or 4 day correction, they think this move is over. Now we should sell it because price has risen from 1300 to 1600. It will now, they think it will now come back. It is not easy. Such a strong trend do not end in very simple form. It is like if you're doing wrestling with a strong guy, you cannot fall him just with one punch. You need to give a lot of punch to fall that strong guy. The same thing happens in stock also. So this is such a strong trend. Such a strong trend will never end this way. It will correct little, it will go further up, and then you need to give a lot of punch to end such a strong trend. Okay, so I guess this concept is also clear. I have mentioned more. So this is advice: never buy a stock after significant price move, and never sell any stock after significant price fall. Now, how pullback help us? This is a simple chart. As I said, if it is a fake breakout, what people do, they buy breakout here. They buy here, price go little up, and they went down, and they said breakout won't work because this breakout would have taken that stop loss. That is why what I suggest, do not trade breakout here. Take confirmation here. If it would have been a correct breakout, what would have been happen? Price goes up, come down, take risk, and so instead of buying here, big no to buy here. We will not buy. We will buy here if it is got respected. And if it not get respected, what we will do? I will sell here at this point. Why? Because it is a fake breakout, and this fake breakout had captured many guys who are now in trap. They bought it and now they are in trap. So I will sell here, and I will sell once again if price reach to this level. This is again my sell entry. So this is how a pullback can give us a clue whether breakout is real or it is a fake breakout. Always remember this thing in your mind. Okay. So this is example of a fake breakout. This is the LIC housing chart. This is the recent chart. See what happened. Okay. Price strong move up, swing low. Price again move to the previous swing high, which is the resistance zone. Many would have bought here, saying this is the breakout. Okay, price go little bit up and then went down, and it resulted in a fake breakout here. Why? If it would have been a correct breakout, what would have been happened here? Price would have gone up, it would have taken support here and goes up. And now we will be seeing one example of such a breakout trade which have correct breakout. I will be showing you just a moment. Just a minute, guys. I'm just finding that chart which I made for you. Okay, here. See, this is what happened. Previous swing high, this is resistance, price broke out, come back, took support. This is the pullback. So this is the right breakout. So this is the correct breakout. Breakout, successful pullback, and moves. See. Once again, we reach at 0.2 and see what happened when we reach 0.2. When we, as I discussed earlier as well, when we reach 0.2, what we need to do? We need to look left. By looking left, we found stock was making higher high. So 0.2 was also buy, 0.1 was my buy entry, 0.2 was also my buy entry. Both resulted in excellent profitable trade, and then something went wrong. Now it start making lower highs, and see, we broke at 0.3. So this is how, if you pay a little more attention to price action rather than the support or breakout and breakdown level, we can get sufficient information that what exactly the stock or market is telling us. Believe me, guys, there are a couple of questions every time I got from the guys that do these big guys like institutional, like mutual fund and all those guys, do they really follow technical analysis? My answer to them is no, they do not follow technical analysis. Then they asked them, why the hell we are following technical analysis? I said, they are making the chart. They are the one who drive the market. They do not follow the chart, they make the chart. But those big guys, if they are buying or selling, they will not come and they will not tell you, hey man, I am buying Eicher Motor. They will not tell you. But they will left the footprint behind it. Their action can be seen from the chart. It is like if in jungle, if you want to see the lion will not tell you, come man, I'm sitting below the tree. You need to check his footprint. You need to follow him, and then you can know, tiger might be in this direction. Same thing happen in market. Big guys will not tell you what they are buying and selling. You need to get those clues from the chart. And this is how we get this clue. When they are strong and buying, they will not let price to fall. And similarly, when they are selling, they will not let price to go up. Now, the next thing which I'm going to talk is buying high and buying low and selling high. We all love that. I want to buy low and I want to sell at high. So this concept is true, but it is a half true. We will dig into it and we will talk like when we can buy low and when we can sell high. Okay. Let me close this. Selling high. We all want to sell high, right? We will be selling high the stock which are in long-term downtrend. Okay, let me explain with this Apollo tire. Apollo tire, you can see price fall from 300 odd level to 200 straight away. It means stock is in long-term downtrend. Such a stock are based to sell high. Now, when to sell high? Our simple support and resistance concept we will use. After prolonged downtrend, price will, as I said, price never goes straight down or straight up. It goes in zigzag way. So here also, after strong downtrend, there will be some buying interest and there will be some pullback. Price will go up a little bit. And when they make a swing high, this is the right time to sell it. So this is a swing high. Okay, so this swing high, we know when next time this swing high tested, we will be selling. So here two things can happen. This is the swing high. From there, price go down. Now once again, Apollo reach to that swing high. Here two things can happen. It can break this high and move further up, or it can go down from this level. We don't know which way it go. We wait for market to tell us. And in this case, what happened? In this case, what happened? We made a bearish candle in this resistance zone, and so it is a confirmed that this resistance is true because stock is not able to cross it. So below this candle low is my sell entry, and see what happened. So this is how we can sell high and make money. So instead of being a breakout trader, people, okay, this is the swing low, this swing low is broken, I want to sell it here. No, don't do that. Don't take breakout trade here. Wait for pullback. You get good opportunity and low risk, high reward entry here. So yes, we can sell high. Similarly, we can buy low also, but we will buy low only for the stock which are strong in uptrend. I will show that example as well. Okay, this is HDFC Bank. Okay, see, HDFC Bank give nice move from 1900 to 210, 200 rupees, strong uptrend. How can we say it is a strong uptrend? See, maximum candle is green. So what I will not do, I will not chase breakout here. Rather, I will let price to make one swing low. When this swing low is tested, I will buy it here. And see, such a nice up move. So here we bought low, but we bought low in the stock which was in a strong uptrend. So we should not get regret. Many people get regretted. Oh my God, HDFC Bank give nice move from 1900 to 2100, and I was sleeping. I could not get the opportunity to long and make profit, and they get feeling of left out. Believe me, guys, wait, there will be opportunity. Market will offer a lot of opportunity. So instead of chasing it, wait for right entry. Because when you wait for right entry, you get less trade, but you get excellent trade. And generally, this large cap stock, I generally trade large cap and FM stock. These are stock where we have a lot of volume. So they will not straight away go up and they will not straight away go down. So you will get better opportunity. Okay, keep them in watch list, wait for correct entry, and utilize best setup to trade. Like trading is similar to a chess. When we play chess, what we do? First, we have a strategy. We start playing slowly, and then we wait for a one right move, and we say check and match. It is similarly like that. You need to wait patiently, and when you get your chance, just execute it and make money. So here we get excellent buying opportunity as 0.2. Above this was our confirmation candle. Above this was my buy entry. Here, potentially your stop loss. Here we can trade two ways. We can book profit 1:1, 1:2, or we can trail it. Only problem when we trail the trade, it may happen that our accuracy, it means the strike rate come down, but you will get one or two such a fantastic trade which give you 50%, 60%, and even 100% appreciation, that your portfolio or your overall profit will be very high. But only, and many times it may happen, you made initially 5 or 10% and eventually you will end up losing it. There is a possibility. So that is the drawdown of trailing stop loss. But there is advantage also that you get one or two such a winner who can give you unexpected returns. And with the fixed stop loss and target, your strike will be high. But many times it may happen, you may exit prematurely, and then you feel, oh, I exit too early. Stock made fabulous move even after you book the profit. So both system is there. One need to select the system based on his own psychology. Like I personally know I don't have much patience, so many times I get very good entry, but I exit very quickly. But I'm working on this. This is my personality. So I I generally book profit on fixed target, but if you have a patience, if you have temperament suiting for trailing stop loss, I suggest you go for trailing stop loss. So this is how we can buy low and we can make money. There are other examples also. Don't worry, I will be sharing all this chart with you guys, and these charts are annotated, so you guys will get enough idea. One more example of buying low is the ICICI Bank. You see ICICI Bank, nice uptrend, then small correction. It formed the swing low here. This was the swing low. So here it was a buying opportunity. And while looking left, we see it higher high. Once again, here it was also buying opportunity, and see. So my point is, no stock will go straight away like this. They always like, this is what happening on chart. Similarly, this is how we trade pullback. I discussed in a depth. There's one more chart I want to show. This, when resistance is met by higher low, it is the base time. This is how I trade breakout. When this breakout zone is made by higher low, I trade breakout. And let's understand the psychology behind it. Stock was in strong uptrend, then there is some correction. Stock made lower low means swing low. Once again, stock reached to the same previous swing high, but again there was no buying here, and people start selling. They sell it. This time stock made one more swing low. But now see, this low is much higher than previous low. It means somebody is waiting to buy this discount, and this guy is not letting price to go below previous swing low. It means some big buying is happening at lower, because institutional mutual fund guys, they do not buy breakout because they want to buy big chunk. So they know during the downtrend there is a more selling pressure, so they can get big order and they can feel their buying with those selling pressure. So they generally buy near lows. So their action is suggesting somebody is buying. We don't know who is buying, but somebody is buying and he's supporting the price. Once again, stock reached to the resistance zone. Once again, there was a selling. This time, this low is even higher than previous low, and continuously this low is getting higher and higher. That means those who are selling here is losing that strength. And at the same time, the guy who is buying at the low is gaining the strength. He is not allowing stock to go down. We can understand it with cricket. In cricket, a bowler has a 6 ball in an over. Let's say batsman hit a 4 on the first ball. Right? Batsman is dominating. Next ball, batsman could hit it for only 2 runs. It means, okay, batsman is now losing the momentum. Okay, bowler throw a third ball. On third ball, batsman can only take 1 run. It means he started well, but now slowly batsman is losing in momentum, and at the same time, bowler is gaining the strength. So this is how it's happening in stock as well. When we pay closer attention, we can get this idea. And finally, what happened? Price broke the resistance zone. And finally, if bowler keep bowling with the discipline and in good line and length, it may happen on 4th and 5th ball, bowler get the wicket. And many times it happen in cricket that the batsman start with the 4, 6s and end up losing his wicket. So it is not like we hit first boundary. That means batsman is dominating throughout the over. It may not possible. So this is what happened. For naked eye, it may look like people say, okay, stock is getting resistance, I should sell it, but no, you need to pay little more attention to the price action. So this is what about how I see the market. And let me talk one more interesting thing. How we can get the idea in advance that this setup is going to break the previous high or previous low. Is there any tool? I said yes, there is a tool, and that I will explain in a bit why. Okay. Just by analyzing the pullback, we will get the idea whether there is a high probability that previous swing high or low will be broken or it will be respected. See, this is the, let's say stock started is the 100. I guess it looked like 100, huh? And this is 200, and let's say it's a 170, and 300. My handwriting is not this bad, huh? Okay, so stock started to move from here 100 to 200. That's a good strong uptrend. And now, as I said, no stock or any instrument would ever trade in only one direction. There will be a small correction in between. So here, after nice 100 to 200 rally, those who bought in this region, now they want to book profit. So they will start selling their shares. And this will create a small selling pressure on the stock. And stock will correct a little bit. Let's say stock correct to 170. And then once again, it started moving up. Now here, just by analyzing this BC move, we will get the idea whether this level at B will break or not. Remember, whenever this BC move is less than 1/3 of AB move, so AB move was 100 to 200, it means a 100-point move was there. And if this correction is less than just 30%, it means only stock has only lose part of his gain, very small part of his gain. It means he is still strong, and there is very high probability it will break level at point B. It is like this. Let me tell you, during engineering we had a lot of exams. So sometime what will happen, sometime we may have some hard papers, or we may not be prepared, or I was not well. So it may happen out of 5 papers, I get least mark in one subject. But if I am overall good student, what I will do? Next time I will score very high score in other 4 papers. It means I am overall good student, but paper was difficult, or by any reason I could not perform only on one paper. That means I'm not weak. I'm still a strong student. Same thing happened on the stock. Stock moved sharply from 100 to 200. It is natural for stock to correct a little bit. So it is not that stock is weak. It is a generally good correction or consolidation. And this is must if stock want to go further up. Because people who bought here, they will be selling their shares, they will booking their profit, and those who miss this nice rally, they are waiting, and they will try to buy during this small correction, and eventually stock moves up. Now what will happen? Let's say this BC correction now goes little more down, instead of 30-50%. So similar example I will give. Out of 5 paper, I score low in 2 out of 3. I do not get good marks in 2 paper. I get good marks in 3 paper. But still I'm okay because I have a good marks in 3 more paper. But I'm not that strong as previously when I was having only low score in 1 paper. So similarly, if stock correct 50%, it means after such a sharp rally, why stock will correct 50%? It is because there is no buying. And when there is no buying, understand there is something wrong in the stock, because we don't know the cost. But if stock is really strong, if it is really good, people will not let opportunity to grab it. They will grab it and they will not let share to fall much from this original rally. Because you please understand, stock market is place where world's smartest people are working. this big bank, JP Morgan, Algo Trading, or big HNI or hedge fund, they generally hire the people from IIM, the business world, biggest business school. They are the smartest people on earth. Let me tell you, they are not dumb. They know everything. And if they know this stock is really good, they will not leave a single opportunity to buy it. So strongest stock will not get correct more because there are people waiting to buy it. So that is why when it correct only 30%, it is stock is really strong and people are ready to buy if they each their decline in the stock. This decline could be because of the overall market is coming down, because we all know the Nifty cannot straight away go up. There will be few uptrend, there will be few days when there will be profit booking. So if overall market corrects, it's obvious that stock also will correct. Okay, so small correction is general and it is even good for the market mechanism. If stock react up to 50%, still it is good because it has not lose everything which he has gained in past. But the strength is become low. So from 50%, stock can have a very good chance to reach to point B. But for going above point B, there is a low probability. So what could happen? After 50% retracement, stock can go up to point B. Once again, he make swing low, he may correct for time B and goes up. Or from here, it may fall down. These two things happen. But what happens if stock correct more than 50%? If stock correct more than of 50% of his original trend, then it is not pullback. It is called trend reversal. It means previously it was an uptrend. Now stock has corrected more than 50%. Now stock entered into the downtrend. Why this is so? Because simple funda, if stock is really good, it should not correct more than 50%. Why people not buying? Why big guys are not buying? And it is similar to my college exam. If out of 5 papers, if I fail in 4 papers, it means there is no excuse. I can fail in 1 paper. I can fail in 2 papers. But if I fail to score in 4 exams, it means I myself is weak. I am not a good student. I am not a strong student. Similar thing happen in the stock. When it correct more than 50%, trend change. Okay. So remember the simple thing. This shallow the pullback, stronger is the trend. So many times it may happen. It may not even correct to 30. It may just create to 20% and goes up. Boom. So this distance, lower this correction, higher is the strong, higher is the strength. This is applicable for downtrend stock also. Okay, similar one I have not made chart, but this is similarly applicable for downtrend also. So remember, pay focus attention to this BC move. We will check some chart example based on this. Just a minute. This is the century chart in front of me. See what happened. As I said, century, nice move. Okay, and see this pullback, but this pullback is shallow pullback. It is, if you see the range, it fit into the one third of this entire move from 700 to 950. So there is very high probability this stock will break the high and even move further. And this is what exactly happened. This stock break the high and move further. And guys, this is not cherry pick chart. This chart I have already posted on my Twitter. I already had traded it. So it is not I have cherry picked the chart and I'm showing the example. It is not like that. You can still check on my Twitter account. You will find this chart there. So pay a little more attention. Check out those portions. And it means after strong trend, somebody is selling. He's pushing the price, but he is not able to push price below 1/3 of the entire rally. It means it is a strong. We can buy even here. We can buy even here, and see. Even we can trade. And when such a breakout happen, I do not wait for candle to close. I straight away buy at 950 because I know from the previous price action the stock is getting accumulated very near to the breakout level. This is the accumulation. It means someone is gaining strength to break the resistance. Okay. Just a minute, guys. Few more examples. See, few once again. Nice uptrend. Pullback, very tight range, less than 1/3. And see, it clearly breaks the resistance and even move far away from the resistance. It is a recent example. So this is the condition. When you see such a condition on chart, we should play for breakout. I only trade breakout where there is a shallow correction near the breakout level. See, it is a tight, shallow consolidation near breakout level. I love to trade such a breakout. And why this breakout work? Let me tell you. Because see, many guys had sold here, thinking this previous swing high is acting as a resistance. They have sold here, they have sold here. Now people have buy here, buy here. So this is the area where buyer and seller both are fighting for dominance. Now somebody has to lose the game. So what will happen when price close above this high? Those whom has sold here, now they will start fearing. They know they are in loss. They need to cut the loss. Otherwise, they will end up losing more. So they will square off their position. So they will buy it, which will fuel the uptrend. So it is an entire greed and fear process. And this is what we try to find out from the chart. This is true meaning of technical analysis, not this just drawing this level. This is not technical analysis, drawing this trend line. This is not technical analysis, guys. It's just, I would say it's just like drawing the painting. Unless you don't know what is happening inside this pattern, what is happening within this space. So my general request to you guys, watch only 2-3 chart, watch only Nifty, but when you analyze the chart, pay little attention. Instead of drawing the line, see what is happening, see higher high, higher low pattern, how this higher low, higher high is formed. Try to understand the thing, and then definitely your trading result will improve. This will improve a lot. And second thing, let's say you missed out this breakout. No worry, don't chase the breakout. Many people say, hey, Sam told us that such a breakout is really powerful, so they buy somewhere here. No, don't do that. There will be pullback. There will be pullback opportunity, first pullback, and buy it here. 60% of time after breakout, come back to that pullback, that breakout level. 60% of time. So you will get once again a longer opportunity here instead of chasing buy here and here. Don't do that. Market is not going to run away anyway. It will open every day, every 5 days in a week. So guys, what I'm planning to do, I just want to take a little break, and I will be taking your question, and we will be moving to our next subject. Okay, see here. Okay, let me show some more chart, and then Kotak Mahindra Bank, once again same thing, consolidation, tight consolidation in a breakout level, breakout. And as I said, do not chase the breakout. We will have opportunity. So those who might have missed this breakout level, see, price come back to that same level. So once again, we could have one more opportunity at this point to long it. So don't chase the breakout. We will have one more opportunity in form of the breakout pullback. And don't worry if you cannot understand the concept entirely today, because going forward from next 1 month, I will be sharing the chart. I will be sharing chart with annotation, and what I explain you the same way. I will explain everything, why I am liking the setup, what this setup is telling about. So you guys will get idea, and you guys will feel comfortable to connect, and then you can trade on your own basis. So slowly you will get confidence, and the way you look the market will entirely change after some days. This process will not change you immediately. It will take time, but eventually you will feel a better trader inside you. It's take me 6 years to understand this concept after making tons of mistakes. Okay, let me show a few more chart, and then we will take a small break. See, this is the breakdown which we talk about. Breakdown. Here, pullback sell entry, once again, lower high, and we break it. This is it. The base thing about the concept which I'm explaining is a price action based concept, and they work superbly in all time frame, whether it is a 15-minute, it is a 5-minute, or even hourly, or even a daily. Only the concept which I said, where support get turned into the resistance, I would request you to utilize that on daily time frame for better result. Now selling high recently. This is my recent trade in Tata Motor. As we said, we all love to sell high, so we can do that. Tata Motor was in strong trend, which is very much evident from this chart. We don't need any hi-fi skill to just recognize it. We can recognize in naked eye. It was strong down. It moved up. Point 1 is a swing high, and we will wait for point 2 to sell. Point 3, one more opportunity. As I said, I love to trade first pullback, second pullback. Do not attempt in third pullback. And see, this is what happened. Third time, it break that level. As I said, more time stock or any instrument test the resistance, there is a high probability this resistance will break. This is what happened. It does is first time, second time, and third time it breaks the resistance. Similarly, more time stock test the support, there is a high probability the support will break. It is completely entirely different than what is explained in all the technical analysis book. Then once again stock moved up, and there was again strong correction. This correction again give opportunity. This was the recently I take a shot in this Tata Motor, which yielded a good return for me. I guess we discussed this chart. There's one more chart. I said, do not chase the breakout, which happened with a significant price move. Rather wait for pullback and enter. HDFC. See this HDFC. Just few slides back. Let me open these slides. See, this slide I explained that when resistance zone is met by higher low formation, there is very high probability of breaking these resistance zones. And this HDFC is the same case. See, point 1, point 2 is higher than point 2, point 3 is even higher than point 2. It means stock is making higher low. That means after sell off, someone bought it, again did to this. There is a small correction. Someone eagerly waiting price to correct a little bit and buy it. Once again, price reach into this resistance zone. There is an impatient, strong buyer waiting from even small correction to buy. And see finally, HDFC break out above this level. And HDFC is doing fantastic. This is a large cap stock, and to move such a large cap stock, you need a lot of orders and a lot of money power to move such a high liquidity large cap stock. So this is classical example, like just by paying attention to the price structure, we can get high probability breakout. And this is what showing. This is showing built up by smart money. People might have thought, okay, HDFC fall from 2000 to 1800, now gone. I should sell it here. And see, price is going up again and again. Now let's take same example of a lower high. This is completely reverse to what we discussed in HDFC case. Here it is making lower high, lower high, lower high. It means there are smart people who selling and stock is rising from correction. So whenever it is rising, they are selling it. And see finally, Eicher Motor, which was in long uptrend, finally end up correcting badly. So if somebody had paid attention to this price action, he would have never bought at 2600. I know many guys bought this levels, and they give me excuse that, look at man, this Eicher Motor is a super company, and recently he made high of 34,000. Now it is available at 24,000. Why should I not buy it? I said, you check the chart. Somebody is selling at every high. That means we are not the smartest people. If we can see that 34,000 rupees share is available at 26,000 rupees, does it not seem to a big guy? Does mutual fund guy cannot see it? They can also see the price. Then why they are not buying? Are they dumb? We are the only wise people? No, it is not that. They know something which we are not knowing. In fact, they are the smartest people. And that's why I said we should follow their footprint rather than challenging them and taking the counter trade against them. In most of the cases, by doing this, we may end up losing our capital. Don't do that. Don't do any adventures. Market is not for that. How support acts as the resistance and the flip. This is a classic chart of our Nifty. See, breakout. This was the first pullback. This was the first pullback after breakout. Allowed to enter. This is the second pullback. Third time I did not enter and see there was a correction. That's why pullback also, all pullbacks are not good. First and second pullback, trade only first and second pullback. Beyond second pullback, do not trade it. Okay. As I said, this is what I explained previously, that by analyzing this BC move, we can get idea that this low will be broken or not. It is classical example here. CPEL, AB move, strong down move. Then there was a small pullback, and many guys thought, okay, PEL, what they thought of. They thought of PEL bounce from the previous support zone. Now I should buy it here, and PEL will go straight away. No, man. After such a strong downtrend, price never move vertically up. Even if it will recover like this. And here what happened? It moves BC, and this BC was less than 1/3, and it sold off. So when I said that BC, when there is a shallow pullback, there is a very high probability that point B will be broken will be broken in the future, and that's what happened. So this is a relation between the pullback and the trend. Shallow the pullback, stronger is the trend. Similarly, trend and pullback relation for the strong. This is the straight cement. Stock was in strong uptrend. Stock start to rise from 15,000 to the straight away 20,000. So instead of chasing, people would have, what they would have done? Many would have bought here on break of 20,000. But what smart people do? They buy it here. Price corrected, then they make one nice bullish candle above the high of this candle. Now when we buy here, we have advantage. Price move here, and now see, I know once price cross this level B, many breakout traders will jump into it and they will buy it and see what happens. So when we buy at point C, we can always say thank you to those breakout traders. Previously also I said, if you miss this breakout, do not chase it. And this is a classic example. After breakout, it pulled back once again to the same level here. We make nice bullish candle. Here was my buy entry. We were making higher high. So this was the best buy, first pullback, and see result is in front of you. So I understand this will help you to gain the knowledge on price action. Now, what would happen if sorry guys. Let's take a hypothetical condition. If Sri Cement would have not a strong candidate, then what would have happened? Price reach here, then it would have corrected sharply to lower level. It would have moved up, and finally it would have give up. This will happen if the trend is not strong enough. So what happened after strong trend? If this pullback is more than 50%, that means trend change. It is a trend reversal, and this is what I'm explaining is a trend continuation. What happened? Strong trend, small pullback, and again continuation of the same trend. So we are playing for trend continuation, then trend reversal. And any trend do not end easily. It runs for the longer time. But only problem, this trend will have a small pullback. This small pullback, many people give a wrong impression that trend has ended. This small correction gives them impression trend has ended, and they prematurely exit their position, or they create a short position, which in turn trap them. So any strong trend will not end up easily. It will make some move, 2-3 move, and then it will start losing it. And again, when it starts reversing, this reversal will not be straight away. It means after this, there will be some consolidation, then reversal will also be a stepwise. It will not straight away like this. It will not fall straight away. So that time also we can always analyze the swing high, swing low, and then we get idea, okay, now it's time to be cautious on this chart. I can explain you this straight away from the Maruti chart. See, this is one more chart where, as I said, instead of taking trade at breakdown here, we could have wait that price to break, pull back. We pull back at 0.1. We make a confirmation candle bearish, take short position, second pullback, trade it, and see result. Now we will not be trading third pullback. Excellent risk reward. See, Maruti chart is in front of. Let me very quickly. Okay, see, Maruti was in nice uptrend, super small pullback. Okay, once again it resumed its trend. Why? Because this pullback was less than 1/3 of this entire move. Again pullback. Again this pullback was less than 1/3 of this move from this to this. Again nice move. Now here things started to change. Pullback moves up and see now. Now this pullback extended beyond 50% of this entire move. See, this correction is more sharp correction, and this correction is more than 50% of this move. And now trend has changed and started. This is classic example of the stock, how it perform on longer time frame. And this is very much common to our life as well. In life, we also, when we born as a child, we have a very much high energy, and very much high energy. Then we entered into the adult age, our energy level is even higher. Then in 20s, 30s, our energy level are maximum. Then as our age pass on, we start losing our energy. After 30, we are not that full of energy, and we are not that so strong, physically strong. After 14 and 50, eventually we start losing our energy, the way we work, So this stock market is not a different than life. That's why I many times say life and trading has many similarities. So we need to find it, and we need to grab the opportunity whichever comes in our way. And base thing, before I conclude it for this session, and then I will take one more session, is respect the risk. Never ever trade without stop loss. In my last 6 years, I have never traded without a stop loss. Not a single trade I have not taken without stop loss. The reason is, even if we end up in wrong side, if we have a stop loss, we will lose some portion of our capital. We still have a capital to take a next trade. Many traders improve with the time, but what happened during their initial time, they lost so much of money that when they are already learning, they improve, they are left without no capital. So what is the use when you are better trader, mature trader, but you don't have capital? So that's the reason, take small risk, and then gradually increase your capital, and don't try to be overnight rich. It's not possible. If these things are so possible and easy, nobody would do job. Everyone will sit in this house comfortably with the family, and they will trade from the laptop. In fact, this is one of the most challenging job. We are competing, as I said, with the world's most talented people, most educated and smarter people. So we need to gain the skill. We need to be more disciplined. And please always remember, trading may be passion for us, but our passion should not create any trouble for our family. So you should never lose so much money that it will end up in your family in trouble. Finally, we are trading, we are earning money for our family and for their happiness. So always do care for them. Our passion, our dream is always there, but not at cost of sacrificing comfort and safety of our family. So do care about it, and just give me 10-15 minute time, and I will again start with a new strategy where I will be talking about trend following pullback strategy with exact rule. So you guys can take the advantage of it. So with this, I'm taking 10-15 minute break. You can drop your question and I will try to answer it. Thank you. Yeah, so I will be starting to giving the answer. I may not possible to answer everyone, but I will try to give the maximum question is related to a duration and the time frame. Okay. High, lower high, and higher high. Then what are the chances to break the support level? Zumba, Zumba, Zumbarlal. Zumbarlal, see, your point is very nice. What I say is whenever support level is reached, you need to check most recent swing high. So here, your question is, in your question, you are telling that last swing is a higher high. That means there is a higher chance for support level to respect. Let me show you on the chart. Let me take you some example and then we will be talking. Okay, so here is answer to your question. Here, Maruti was making lower high. Here once again lower high. Once again lower high. And now it is a higher high, right? This is the higher high. So this can I draw now? Let me exit this. Okay. So can I draw support like this? Okay. And how to draw the support zone is try to connect the maximum low which is within 1 or 2% of a price. So here there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I try to connect this low and all other lows. So that's how I come to this support zone. Now, when I reach this support zone, my first task is to look left and first swing high. This swing high is higher than previous high. And prior to that, it was making lower high. I think thanks to this Keystock has even facility to draw this pivot. Anyway, so you can see that. Just a minute. See. This Keystock has a wonderful feature where it automatically annotates swing highs. So see here it was making lower high, then it make higher high, and then we reach this support zone. So there is high probability this support zone will be respected because this support zone is reached by making higher high. Although previously it was making lower low. So you need to look left and first swing high and see this is what happened. It goes respected and goes up. And then here say 3 lower high and broke down. So I guess I answer your question. Okay. Then second is the time frame. This is a price action strategy, and this price action strategy works wonderful for every time frame. There are a lot of questions regarding intraday trading using this system. Yes, if you want to do intraday trading, use a 15-minute chart or use a 1-hour chart. Then your stop loss level will be a low. There are a lot of concern in the queries, like if you trade based on chart I share, there will be a big stop loss and they need to hold position for the long time. For better understanding, I had used a daily chart, but if you want to day trade, use a 15-minute chart or hourly chart. This system works fantastic on 15-minute, even on 5-minute and hourly chart. And based on that, you can set your stop loss. And regarding stop loss, let me tell you, I follow a simple strategy. There's a 2 way to set the stop loss. One is based on the price pattern, like based on swing low and swing high, and then we place stop loss slightly below swing low and stop loss slightly below swing high for the short opportunity. That is one way. And there's a second way is a fixed stop loss strategy. I use a fixed stop loss strategy. So even if I take intraday trade based on a daily chart, I put stop loss fixed 1% from my entry. Day traders should never lose more than 1% in single trade. Please fix this in your mind. If you want to get succeed in day trading, never lose more than 1% in single trade. For stock and for index, you should not lose maximum more than 0.5% in single trade. And if you are doing swing trading, let's say you are doing swing trading from 2 to 3 days, then I use fixed stop loss of 3%. Irrespective of levels, I don't see level. From entry, I put my stop loss 3%. Why so? Because if I have picked up the right entry, after my entry, price should not correct it more than 3%. And why this? Because your base trade will be those trade which will start turning in your favor immediately after you take trade. And if it not work in your favor and if it start going against you, then there is something problem, and those are the trade which will end up losing. So if your trade is not working in your favor, and if you correct 3% from your entry, it is better to exit. So this is why for any swing setup, my stop loss is fixed 3%. If I want to take positional for month or so, my stop loss is fixed 5%. So these are the simple: day trading 1%, swing trading 3%, and positional 5%. I hope this answers your question. Okay, then Rahul, your joint array stock has 3 points for pretty long time, almost 1. So how do you suggest holding the short here in case you had roll the future next month? As I said, Rahul, it's really depend on your type of trading. As I said, for swing trading, if you take risk of 3%, so I would suggest you to book when you get profit of 3%, half position. So 1:1 risk reward, and accuracy will come around 65 to 70%. So you are going to make money, nice money, and the 3% target can be achieved within 1 or 2 days. And if you have multiple lot, you can trail your stop loss for half quantity, and that way you can do. If the second touch at the support, if the stock has made higher high, then would you consider a long trade at touch 3? See, instead of confusing with touch 2 or touch 3, simple: wherever stock touch support zone, look left. If it is making higher high, go long. But as I said, I trade only first pullback and second pullback. If third time also this happen, I will not trade it, and I will look for other opportunity. Okay, in ICICI, you said there was a buy opportunity at 0.3. Okay, see, exactly. There was a, let me open ICICI chart. I know this question was about to come. Just a minute. Okay, so ICICI Bank, as you said, there was a buying opportunity here, but before that it make lower high. But as I said, there is a high chances of breaking this support if stock made consecutive 3 lower high. In this case, it is the only one. Here it is the only one, and even in such a setup, what we can do, we cannot don't jump and buy here. Rather, you can wait, and you can also enter where this swing high is broken. That then it will confirm the new higher high. So we can long here, and you can also long here because the overall trend is very high, and this support is breached by only first lower high. When it make 3 or more lower high, then it is a trouble, and then it is a do not buy condition. I guess Agam Gohel, I guess I answered about the stop loss. There's a different system you can follow. Nandan, can you check Reliance? It's in the making lower highs. Exactly, Reliance is making lower high, and even I posted on Twitter, and I also wrote that Mutabai is ready to break 1300. This chart is in my mind, and I know it is making lower high, and there was a breakdown at 1300 following the lower high. I can also show this up quickly. See, this is the Reliance chart. First lower high, second lower high, third lower high, and we break it. In fact, I enter in advance because see, after point 3, which was support zone, price hardly moved 2%. That means the buyer who bought it here are very weak. They are not able to push price further up. They are very weak, and eventually the big buyers cannot push price further up. And finally, a big sell order take all them out of the market. The stop loss has been taken out. And this at 0.4, they must be out of the trade. And see, then after, this is a nice complete picture. This Reliance is showing complete picture. After breakdown, we have once again pullback. After pullback, the same support zone acted as a resistance, and we fall down. A second pullback here, confirmation candle that touch the resistance zone and again come down. So Reliance is a classic example what I explained to you guys. And this chart is a part of my presentation. I will hand over to you, and complete description is also mentioned here for better understanding. Narrow range link, Harshal, it will be provided by Dimesh. Where will you share chart on Telegram? I will be posting chart on Telegram for next 1 month, and I do also post on my Twitter account. You can follow me there as well. Parabjit Singh, thank you. Next session after this question answer, Sachin, I will take next session. You want to explain me this? Okay, yes. Kodesh Consumer. This chart I already shared well in advance in this Telegram group. See what is happening. Stock reached this support zone. This support zone reached by making higher high. So there was a buying opportunity. But see, buyers here could not push price further up and stock breakdown. So after breakdown, this is the first pullback. So now the support zone turned the resistance. So I will be taking short entry in this zone, and this is what exactly happened. I took short. I updated in Telegram as well. So instead of taking, so after these 2 green candle, everyone thought, okay, the stock, Kodesh Consumer had made the bottom, and it will run up. But it has this supply zone to clear, then only it is confirmed. And see what happened. It fall exactly from 654 to 626 within a 2 day. So this was sent. This chart was sent well in advance in Telegram group. So I'm not taken any cherry pick chart. I have taken all the chart which I have traded or I have shared on other platform. Just a minute. Okay. I will take you guys to a key stock, a small tour after this session, Bunty. So after session, I will show you some good feature of key stock. When to enter Kotak, that individual chart we will talk later. Let me first, Ravinder, let me first complete the session. Then if time permit, we will look into the individual chart. I do both the thing, Kavin. I do use the scanner as well as I use the manually also. I check the chart every day. How I can do is I have a list of 20 stock. Those are my favorite stock. So if I don't get time, I just check that 20 chart every day, and I trade within those stock only. By doing this, you know what happened? I keep remembering those stock and that chart as well. And trading a small portion of the stock will give you edge instead of chasing everyday new stock. So it is my advice to you guys also. Do not chase every stock. made 10 or 20 stocks of your choice and just trade only those stocks. So you will get better feeling. You will remember that number. You will even remember the chart pattern which the stock made. As I said, I remember the Reliance because I traded it extensively. I trade DLF extensively, so I remember those chart, their level also. So made list of your base stock and just trade within them, because finally as a trader our intention is to make money. And so if this money comes from the same stock by trading repeatedly, then why to look for other stocks? Okay. It is risk too much required since the stop loss can be. Why do you trade this in future and option? Yes, I do trade in future. Option I trade less. Yes, you are right. If you are taking the positional trade, the risk will be high, but at the same time, reward will also be high. So if you want to reduce your risk and reward, if you want to reduce your risk, you can come down to a lower time frame. Like look for the 1 hour time frame, look for a 15-minute time frame. Then your risk will be reduced, but at the same time, your reward will also be reduced. So risk and reward goes together. Banking, I will be Hemant. I will be talking about banking also. Give me little time. Bunty, thanks a lot, dear. NRB scan link. All the link will be provided by Pathik. How to pick the stake for based on the support and resistance. Okay, guys, this is one more point I want to make here. You did not to find everyday new stock for support and resistance. Let me explain you how can we trade it, for how can we use this chart for day trading. Let's say I know here this was the first pullback, Reliance give pullback, and I know below this candle low is my short entry. Now I can trade this chart 3 way. I can take intraday short below this low, okay, and I will put 1% stop loss. That's way I can day trade the Reliance chart based on daily chart also. This is one possibility. Second, I can take swing trade. I will put 3% stop loss and I will trade for 2-3 days. That also possible. And I can day trade it for next 2 days. Means, okay, this day I take short in Reliance, I get good profit, I square off because it was a intraday trade. But I know once price gets rejected at this level, it falls further near to swing low. So next day also I know trend has finally after pullback, the main trend, which is the downtrend, has resumed. So I can again short it next day. So it's not that every day you need to find new stocks. You can trade Reliance for 2-3 days unless you do not find any sign of a reversal. Similarly, here see from last 3 days Reliance is coming down. So this is the advantage of the pullback. What happened in pullback after your trend? After some pullback, trend resume, and that when trend resume, the trend continue for 2, 3, or 4 days. So you can use that opportunity to day trade in the same stock for 2 to 3 days instead of finding new trade. So it will not happen that after this red candle, it is very less chances that next day make big green candle and shoot ups. So use the same stock to trade for multiple days. Can we use 15-minute time frame? Yes, this all setup work superbly on 15 minutes, and I recommend it. Anyone who do day trade, you focus more on 15 minutes. Yeah, Pathika, I'm gonna take fee from you. Can be used in commodity? Excellent. Obviously, this commodity and currency work better on this structure because commodity and currency market is a more mature market than a stock market. I will show you few chart where I have kept a commodity chart as well. If you guys remember, few days back only, 2 days back only, I take gold and I also updated. Just give me a moment, guys. I'm trying to find out that chart. But yeah, to answer your question, yeah, it is a gold hourly chart where we use the pullback. See, this was the breakout level. Gold break out nicely, and then it come back to the same zone. Here it made a bullish candle, which is our confirmation candle, and above high of this candle was my high, and this was the first pullback, which I really love. The first pullback is like a first love. Do not miss this opportunity. And this trade was also posted in Telegram channel well in advance. I made good money, and even Pathik and Dimesh has made money, but they failed to give me commission. So yeah, in short, this strategy worked excellent on commodity and currency as well. Low, high low, key stock giving EOD scanners only. How to shortlist the scan? How to shortlist the stocks? As I said here, you can scan it, or you can make a bunch of your 20-25 stocks. If you are new to trading, I would suggest you to go with Nifty 50 stock and just try to trade within that. And then once you get experience, you can increase your horizon to F&O stocks, and then make your own list of the stock and trade within those stocks only. Cheetah, very informative. Thanks a lot, dear. Support and resistance area, what point to be bear in mind while drawing this zone? When you draw the zone, try to zone, let me explain you, try to draw a zone where you can connect the maximum low or high. Okay, let's say if I want to draw here, I want to draw like this. I want to connect this low, I want to connect this low, I want to connect this low also. Okay, so see how many low I can connected. 1, 2, I connected this candle low also, this candle. 3, try to connect maximum low. And when you draw this band, please bear in mind this band should not be too big. It should be in range of 1% or max to max a 2. Because when you use the weekly or monthly chart, it is possible this band may stretch to 2% or 3%. But when you draw this this support and resistance zone on daily, it should be within a 1% range. Okay. Sita Lakshmi, thanks you, dear. Debasis Jana. As I said, for intraday, you can use the same chart for intraday. Use the same trigger only. Changes to be made on your target side and your stop loss side. You can keep the target 1%, put the stop loss 1%. In fact, these setups, though it is based on daily chart, this setup works excellent on day trading. Excellent. I'm more of a day trader. Though I use this daily chart for analysis, I take entry from the same level, and this gives me excellent risk reward opportunity. Okay, Harshal, thanks to brother for strategy and the exit plan. As I said, exit plan, there are multiple ways. As I said, I use the fixed stop loss strategy. In fixed stop loss strategy, when I set my stop loss, my first exit will be 1:1. It means if my stop loss is 3%, I will exit my 50% quantity at 3% gain, and rest 50% I will ride it with a revised stop loss. So I'm not going to lose anything out of it. Sanket gives couple of questions, the support addition, how you are in range and what single. I guess I already answered it. Try to connect the maximum low. Yes, you are right. You can also collect wick to the close of the candle, and when you draw it, try to connect maximum low. But as I said, it should not be more than 1% of the band. Okay, Concor, let me see. I'm quickly going through the Concor. Okay. Yes, Concor can be a good opportunity here. Okay, Concor could be a good opportunity here to buy if it come in this zone. Okay. If it come in this zone of a 527, and if we get a confirmation bullish candle, then we can go long above high of that candle. Yes, because this level, this support level will be reached by making higher high. So yes, good point. Good question indeed. Prem brother, I will be here with you guys for next 1 month on this Telegram channel. I will try my best to answer question. As you all guys know, I am also doing job also. So on weekend and during night, I will try my best to answer. So don't worry, your all queries will be answered. May not be possible to answer immediately, but we will answer, and I will be posting chart. And when I will posting chart, I will explain based on which strategy I am posting this chart. So that will help you to understand and practice whatever we have learned in this webinar. Lot to learn, Harsha. Thank you, Harsha. Thank you, Rajkumar. Thank you, Krishnan. Pivot point, I guess Pathik will talk about the pivot point, so I will not touch that point. Let Pathik speak about it, and if required, we will talk in Telegram channel. Thank you, Kartike. As I said, same strategy can be used on intraday with 15-minute time frame. Thank you, Guru Prasad. NR4, Dinesh has already explained, and further it will be taken care by Pathik. Indicator, personally, here I do not follow indicator. So yeah, they do work, but I do not trade based on indicator. So I cannot comment on this. Just this analysis work everywhere. Commodity, currency, everywhere, Vikash. With ways I also lost, and then I realized, so these are the lesson learned. So the session was meant for that only, that whatever mistake we made in last 8 years or 6 years need not to be made by you guys. So by attending this session, we want to cut your learning curve, what mistake we have done, and also we want to cut your learning. We want to cut your learning time. So we will give you heads up that these things work best. So you can put from today first, you can put more effort in the right direction. I guess it's enough. Now I can start the second session. Okay. Guys, I just want to take 5-minute break. After 5-10 minutes, I will start the second session. Just let me take a small tea break, and then we will start second session. Hi guys, so I hope all you guys are there, and it's time to talk about our second strategy. This strategy is again the same based on the pullback, but it will be more of a systematic trading I will be discussing. Okay, so instead of making a big write-up, I just made one chart and annotated everything on chart. Let me open up that chart. It's a chart. Okay, so this strategy is based on 20-day moving average band. I call it a 21 SMA, simple moving average band. And how can we use this simple strategy to make a consistent profit? That I'm going to talk about this. See, many people have used the moving average, but they use it wrong way and they end up losing money, and they say moving average does not work. But believe me, moving average is one of the base trend following system and one of the oldest and simplest method to follow. What we need to do is we just need to do some changes, and then we can see the excellent performance here. So whatever I discussed in past is going to be helpful in this strategy as well. So don't worry, don't get confused with the 20 SMA with the 20 SMA band. See, generally what happened, all the trading platforms, when we put a moving average, generally they consider moving average as a closing basis. So if you put a 20-day simple moving average in your trading platform, it is based on the closing price of last 21 bar. So now how you can convert that into the band? Nowadays, all the trading platform has made some changes. So you can change that condition. Like, do you want to calculate the moving average based on its closing price, or based on its high price, or based on its low price? So to make the band, do one thing: select 20-day SMA, select the high price. So what it will do, it will connect the all last 20 bar high, and it will plot the moving average. Same way, connect 21-day simple moving average based on the low. So by doing that, you will get two lines. One line is of 20-day SMA high value, and one line of 20-day SMA low value. And why we do it? Why should we do it? Is for, again, the simple reason. As I said, trading is not a science or math which respect the exact value, and so there will be a variation. So when we put this band is by default possible in key stock. You just need to click and add the band and mention the value 21 day. So there will be some variation. So this variation can be accommodated by this band instead of drawing only one single line. That is why I use the band. You can see many times. See, this price break the high and contain within this band. Once again, it contained within this band. Once again, it contained this only one bar, one candle outside the band. But if I draw a single line, you will find many times it broke the line. It just falls short of the SMA line. That's why I use this band. So we will have a little flexibility and variation in place. Now what we'll do here? Here we will trade. Here first we will do is we will find the trend. How to find the trend? When stock close above 20 SMA, this trend is called bullish. Okay, so here point 1, Group Finance close about 20 SMA band high. It means trend has changed to bullish. Previously it was below this band, so it was in bearish trend. Now trend has changed to bullish. Then it's not enough. Trend is not enough. We want strength in the trend also. It means from this band high, stock should move above at least 5%. That means, see, this band high was, let me open directly here so you can see. Group Finance. Okay, so see here at point 1 it break 20 SMA high band, trend change. What was the value of 20 SMA high? Value was around 240. Then let price to move up at least 5% from 240. So see, this what happened. Price moved from here and made a high of 260, which is more than 5%. And stock made swing high here at point 2. So at point 2, it confirmed the trend is strong. Because what happened, if a trend is weak, stock will close about 20 SMA high and eventually it will fall below. So it will be similar to a failed breakout. What will happen? Stock will come here in this direction. Stock will close above 20 SMA high for one day, and within few days it will once again go below the SMA. So it will once again create the fake breakout, and we want to avoid this fake breakout. So condition is after closing above 20 SMA high, it should move in the direction. So it will give us a clue trend is strong. Then wait for price to come back to the band. That happened. And as per our confirmation candle, once it come back to the band, wait for one bullish candle which touch the band and close above it. So here after point 2, see this candle come back to the band, but it failed to close above band high. Then we made 2 bearish candle. No, we want bullish candle. And at point 3, bullish candle, it touched the band and close above band. So above high of this band candle is my long entry. And see, where will be my stop loss? My stop loss will be slightly below the 20 SMA band low. And see, nice follow through uptrend. Again at point 4, we again get the entry and see nice follow. Here also we will follow the simple principle. This is the first pullback. This is second pullback. We will not trade third pullback. Though here third pullback has given good return, but better to avoid such a third pullback. We will trade first pullback and two pullback. So what we are here doing, we are trading the pullback in the direction of the trend. What all other people would do, they will buy here breakout. They will buy here. And we buy much lower level wherever risk is low. And see, we can nicely, and people buy at this breakout and they complain, breakout do not work. So this is how pullback trading can offer excellent opportunity. And see, one more thing, when you enter the buy, also observe the band movement. Band is moving up, it means it is a strong uptrend. If a band is flat, then we should not enter. And generally it will not happen, because when I said when price move 5% away from the band, eventually this band start rising. Okay, so I understand this strategy is easy to understand. Similar thing we will find for the short entry. Let first price break 20 SMA low. Here it break. We will not enter here. Let price move 5% down from 20 SMA low. It happens. Let price to come back, pull back and come back to the band. It happens. Here is my low. Below this, I will go short. And the beauty of this system is, most of the time, 80 to 90% of time, price will retrace back to this band. And this band in a way also helps when price is too far from this band, like here 0.2, 0.4. Price is too far from band high. Never buy here. Never buy, because your buying cost, it is similar. It is, let me give you a live example. You want to buy home in your area. You know, in your area, flat price is around 50 lakh. You know it because you are staying there. And one fine day you like one flat. You approach that builder and you ask him a price, and builder say, I want to sell this flat for 70 lakh. Will you buy it? No, because you know the average price of the flat in your area for 2 BHK or let's say 3 BHK is a 50 lakh. And why the hell this builder is asking 70 lakh? So you will understand it is overpriced. Similarly, here if a price is too much away from the 20 SMA, do not take trade. It is called overbought condition. We will wait price to come to band, which is a real price. Similarly, you will wait, you will say this builder 70 lakh is too much. The average price in our area is 50 lakh. I want to buy this flat in 50 lakh. Tell me if you're ready to sell at 50, I will buy it. So similar thing we will be doing here. Don't under the grid, do not buy at the top, because when we buy at top, we end up in the wrong position. Our stop loss get triggered, and then we complain it is not possible to make money in market. Simple moving average system does not work. Most of the people, what they do, you know, with the moving average, they trade breakout. They directly buy at 0.1. What is the problem here is, most of the time when they buy at 0.1, and if it is not a strong breakout, it will eventually fail. Here, same example here. See, here this candle closed below 20 SMA low. Many traders consider, okay, this group finance broke and closed below 20 SMA. It is bearish sign. I will short and see what happened next 2 days. Reverse position and he stopped out. That's why first let it break, let it move in the direction of the move, and then trade pullback rather than chasing the breakout. Is that I understand this is clear. These are the simple rule. Same rule we will be following for short selling. I have a lot of chart to share, but strategy is simple. First, find out the trend. Second, trend the intensity of the trend. Third, take a pullback entry at first pullback, second pullback, and then enjoy. Let me show you graph. I have a bunch of 20 SMA pullback entry Bajaj Finance. See Bajaj Finance here. Man, this chart is an eye opener. If you, those who trade moving average for breakout and breakdown, here see price broke down below 10 SMA low, but there was no follow through trend, and see it failed. Then again guy bought it here saying 20 SMA breakout, and see no pullback, price do not move 5% away, so there was no strong trend, and that also failed. So the biggest challenge with moving average system was moving average fail when market is choppy, and by adding this pullback strategy we can avoid this situation. So here also what happened, market was choppy, so moving average system failed. But based on our condition, there was no trade here. There was no long trade, there was no short trade, because price never moved far away from the moving average. Second, price never gave successful pullback, so there was no trade on. So with this system, we can overcome the biggest challenge of the moving average system, that is the whipsaw during the consolidation period. And you guys can also observe, see the band position, see band is almost flat. That also gives us idea there is no trend. And here see what happens, breakout, price move more than 5%, and see when price move more than 5%, band automatically start moving in upward direction. It starts sloping up, and this is the sign that trend has picked up. And but then what happened? People start buying here. But we will wait for pullback, which happened. Price come back, touch the band, close above it, above high of this, high entry. Nice move. Boom. Again, second entry. Nice move. Again, at 0.3, as I said, we will never trade third pullback. This is the reason. Price went down, but see one more beauty of the system, price broke 3000 level, it went to 2800, it went below 5%, but did we get pullback? No, price straight away moved up. If candle has closed below this band, we would have got short entry, but we never got such a short entry. So the pullback saved us from the failed breakout. That is why I just love pullback. Pullback is the only way to confirm whether the breakout is real or fake. Then once again, strong trend. Here once again we get a long entry, first pullback, and see nice up move. Isn't it a simple system? You don't need to put a lot of effort. You can just, and this system works fantastically for index also. This system works on hourly chart as well. I would suggest not to go below hourly chart for this system. Use hourly and daily. For index, use only hourly chart, because index give excellent performance with hourly based on this system. I have a lot of chart to share for this strategy. Now we will go quickly. I will not explain so depth. Similar, this strategy work excellent for short selling also. Here see, trend was up, price up, this was up, buy. See, price move above SMA high. It was a buy entry here. Once again, buy entry here. Now price fall down. Sell entry. Sell entry. See how beautifully price get attracted toward this 21 band. You know why? Because there are a lot of trader and there are a lot of algo which are designed toward this 2021 SME zone. They use them as a fair value. Now many people have sold here. Is it okay, break down and see what happened, price moving up. So this is how this system is excellent. See here, one more beautiful things I want to explain here also. See, price break, but it never moved beyond 5%. So this was not qualifying, this candle was not qualifying our buy. So there was a trend change, but intensity was missed. Strength of the trend was missing. And it can also seen by the slope. It was not slopey. Remember, when there is a steep slope, there is very high probability, 80% probability this system will work. You can see here, see the slope, steep slope of the band, and see excellent entry here. So when you say steep slope, never miss this opportunity. Same thing happen on downside. See the slope is so steep, and see nice sell entry at 0.2. You can use this on hourly chart, and you can also use for daily. And for stop loss will be the same as I said, for intraday not more than 1%, for swing not more than 3%, and for position not more than 5%. Bata India, same chart. See how nicely price is reacting with the 20 SMA band, and see how many long opportunity we got here. Not only the long opportunity, but we also, with this system, we could also have saved false. This is a false breakdown we could have avoided. Okay. And here, stiff downtrend, nice selling entry. Okay. I guess it is enough. There are more charts. I will quickly open and I will not discuss it. NBCC. See how nicely break out our 20 SMA band. Here, yes, here at 0.2, we get bullish entry, but this time stop loss hit. So it's not possible to make money all the time. We need to accept the losses. And we need to live with it. Many people ask how to avoid the losing trade, how to avoid the whipsaws. So simple answer is that stop trading. You cannot avoid the loss. You can just manage it. That's it. Same chart, Hindustan Petroleum. This is hourly. As I said, it worked fantastic on hourly chart as well. Once again, Hindustan Unilever on hourly chart time frame. Here this saved us, and see when this breakdown happened, moving average band was rising. So it was no short sell. It was in fact a trap. When we want to buy, make sure the band is rising, and whenever we want to sell, please make sure band is declining. Okay, with that I am concluding that 20 SME pullback trading strategy, and there was few more charts where I said when breakout happened from tight range consolidation, they give excellent breakout opportunity, and these are the breakout I trade. Lower low and consolidation in tight range. This chart I posted on Twitter even before this move happened, so it is not cherry pick chart. I will hand over this chart to you guys, and this just going through this chart, it will give you ample opportunity and understanding about whatever we discuss in this session. And I guess it's enough from my side. I will take few questions on 20 SMA, and then I will conclude. But I will be there in Telegram channel, and any further doubt will be clarified going forward. So I'm stopping this session, and guys, post your query. Guys, let me start to responding the queries. Okay, Kutat, 20 SMA, the exit, same. Exit is once again same. Whatever is your risk, 1:1 is your risk. Suppose your risk is a 2%. Your exit will be a first exit will be a 2% from the entry. Guys, regarding most of the people has a three common question: what is the success ratio, what is the strike, what is the risk, and what is how to exit it. Keep these things simple in your trading. For me, whenever I take trade based on any strategy, my first exit is 1:1 of my risk. So suppose my risk is 2%, my first exit is 2%. Second is 1.5, third is the 2%. 2 times of my risk. This is common respect of any strategy, and I also want you guys to follow the same. So you guys should not make trading too much complicated. Keep it easy. So Kutat, to answer your question, exit your half position at 1:1 risk reward and carry half position for the target of 1.5 to 2% of your risk. Vinayak, I guess I answered the question. Same risk reward 1.5 and 2 of your risk is exist. Prem, thank you, brother. 5%. Yeah, excellent question. I said a 5% move on the stock, but for index 1% move. When you follow this strategy on index, use the 1% rule. And when you use this strategy on stock on hourly time frame, then instead of 2% 5% move, that you consider 2% move. I again repeat, when 20 SMA strategy is deployed on stock based on hourly time frame, then stock should move 2% away from band for confirmation of the trend. When we use on daily chart, it should move 5% away. When we use daily index chart, then it should move at least 1.5% away from the band. And when we use hourly index chart, then it should move at least 0.7% away from the band. Okay, it's a 21 SMA. That doesn't make more sense. I selected 21 because it's a Fibonacci number, but it won't change much, 20 or 21 SMA. How to plot in Zerodha, that I will, I'm not having access to Zerodha, but I will show you how to add in Upstock. Similar way you can add in Zerodha as well. So I have in front of me my Upstock account. This is chart. So what I will do, I will go to indicator. I will go to SMA, simple moving average. Okay. Once you select moving average, select simple. There is one question whether we should select simple moving average or exponential moving average. I request you guys to follow simple moving average because exponential moving average give more pattern to current price. So you will see more fluctuation in the band. We want a smooth band. That's why use the simple moving average over an exponential moving average. So here simple by default we take, let me do 21. By default we use the closing price. Instead of closing, click here, use high. Color, change color to green. Okay, apply it. Now what will you once again go to indicator. Once again moving average 21. Now instead of close, select low. And this is how you get the band. Okay. Same way you can add this band in Zerodha. You can add this band in other trader platform, similar way. Okay, so I guess I answer that question. Yeah, I do trade VWAP and Arun, but unfortunately that VWAP and Arun I'm not going to cover in this webinar. We may arrange some webinar in future, and there I will discuss about the VWAP and Arun. But I tell you, the way I explained 21 SMA, you can use the VWAP same way. Use the VWAP pullback instead of 21 SMA. Use the VWAP whenever price moved away from the VWAP and then come back to the VWAP and touch it. Use that pullback entry for long and short. The two line at 20 SMA high and low, just I explained how to plot them on trading platform. I already answered about the band. Key stocks I will take after this session. Just allow me. No, 5%, Rahul, 5%. It should move above the band to qualify for the strong trend. We will buy only when price once again after moving away from the band, it should move 5%. Then let price to come back to the band, touch the band, and candle should close above high of the band for the long entry, and candle should close below low of the band for the low end short entry. For index intraday, use hourly chart and use 0.7% move from the band, and then after you can take entry. Risk reward I already talked about. Rahul, no better use for SMA. EMA will not be the smooth, and we want for smooth band to avoid the whipsaw. Entry, okay, just let me show you entry. Entry is once price move above the band 5%, then let price to come back into the band, touch the band, let candle touch the band and close above it. So in this chart, 0.3 is meeting our entry. We will use high of the candle 3 for the entry, right? So a 50-minute chart. No, I have not tried on 50-minute chart. You can check, and I request you to even let me know how it works on 15 minutes. Because in 50-minute chart, it will be difficult to qualify for the trend. At least you need 1 hour chart to qualify the trend. That's the reason I have not tried on 15 minutes. No, for hourly, as I said, for hourly, for stock, use 2% move, and for index, use 0.7% move. Commodity, it works fantastic on commodity. For commodity, use hourly chart. And as I said, use for trend qualification, commodity should move 0.7%, just like index from the band to qualify the trend. Yeah, it should at least touch the band, or it should come very near to the. Sometimes it's not possible to get precise entry, but Jagdish try to take entry very close to 20 SMA band. So by doing this, what we are doing, we are not buying very high price, or we are not selling at very low price. So we are trading at the most reasonable price, I would say. So try to take position close to the band. Because I already show how to set up the band in trader different trading platform. Prabhat Singh, thanks a lot, brother. I'm open for question anytime. Rajkumar, brother, what further clarity required? We can do one thing. You can drop me a message on my number and we can discuss further. Chart setting, I already explained. It is only 20 SMA high and low. As I said, Vitri, it's an excellent point. There are a lot of people who say trading and working together is a very difficult job. But I am of a different opinion. What I believe is when you doing job, trading become more easy, because when we are doing job, we don't have a burden to earn for living. We are getting fixed salary, so it is not compulsory to constantly make money, so you don't have a pressure to perform. It is similarly like cricket. When you win the toss and you start batting, without pressure you can put up the big score. At the same time, if you want to chase the score, team generally come under pressure. So here when we are doing job, we can start with the small, okay, and this profit will not come suddenly. It will, if I discuss the cycle of the trader, it start with the losing the money, blowing the account, then it start realizing his mistake and it start learning. During the learning season, there will be a consolidation phase where he will not make any money, and eventually he will start making money. And then, so this phase is not that short. You need to be patient, be ready with your homework, place the trade, place the stop loss, then no need to watch for the trade. Just focus on your work. And as you keep doing it every day, one fine day you will habitual to do it, and you will no more find it difficult. In fact, you will enjoy it, and you can feel the passion about the chart, because at that time, you are not trading only to make money, because your money it's coming from your job. So it gives even better perspective for person who is doing job. And if your job is demanding you have a lot of attention, you can try trading the index, or you can do swing trading in commodity. You can do day trading in commodity, because in commodity the major movement come after 6 and 7 where the US market open. So you can do day trading, swing trading index, where volatility is less compared to the stocks. That's what I suggest. Thanks a lot, Rohan. Nandan, I already talked about risk reward. Setting, I already discussed about 20 SMA. PPT we will be sharing. Yes, we will buy once after 5% move during pullback, when security or an instrument once again touch 20 SMA, there we will buy. Here no need to, the class, excellent question by Rohit. Do we need to check support and resistance? In fact, brother Rohit, this is support and resistance trading only. There is a two type of support and resistance. One is the fixed static support, which I explained in earlier session, where we draw the horizontal support zone and horizontal resistance zone. It is a dynamic support and resistance. So when security is trading about 20 SMA, it is coming down to the 20 SMA band. Let me explain with the chart for better clarity. You see, security started trading about 20 SMA. Whenever they are coming back to 20 SMA, they are finding the buyers. It means the 20 SMA is acting as a support. Once again, price move, price again come back to this band, and again they find buyers. So this 20 SMA band is actually acting as a support, but this is called a dynamic support. The reason the support level gets changed as the price move up. That is why simple moving average provide the dynamic support and resistance. And here you see, when price is below the band, it is providing the resistance. So it is called dynamic resistance. So you need not to check support and resistance if you're following simple strategy. Okay, if you add, it's good, but as Dinesh said in the morning, don't do over analysis, because over analysis may lead to paralysis. How we know price will not come down? Jagdish, I really don't understand your question. I would request you to drop me your question, and then we can further discuss. Arvind, line from trading platform, how can we get band? I already show how to add the band. Hemant Daga, thanks a lot. Prashant Sindhe, I already explained how to add 20 SMA high and low. Thank you, Hemant. Yes, it's possible to plot 20 SMA band for hourly 5 minutes on an all time frame. Thank you, brother. Option, I do not trade much of the option, but you can follow the same strategy and you can buy the options. In fact, when we trade pullback, it is the best time to trade options. You know why? Because during pullback, will be a low volatility. Because of the low volatility, your option pricing will be cheaper. And you buy option when it touch the SMA band, and after breakout, volatility will increase. So it is a double advantage. When price started moving in your direction, your option pricing will increase, and with increase in volatility, price will further increase rapidly. So in fact, using option, you can use the option buying while trading pullback. Priyanka, thanks a lot. Band, I already explained how to add the band. Recording will be shared. Okay, guys. So I'm ending this session here. I wish you all the best of luck. Keep practicing. Never lose the hope. I still remember the day when Dimash called me a couple of times, around 3-4 times, and he said, "Listen, things are not working for me. I cannot do day trading. It's not my cup of tea." And today is the day when he's trading. He's day trading, and he's not only day trading from himself. He's managing portfolio of other people. So this is a classic example within our community. And never give up. Put your efforts. Love what you are doing, be passionate about it, follow the process, and finally success will come your way. And I always say, respect the risk. Whenever you take big risks, just think about your family. And if it's not, there are many people who have the habit of over trading. So if you are really doing over trading, keep your family photo in front of your desk, and they will always remind you that you are not only risking your life, but you are risking their life also. So yeah, this is end of session from my side. I will spend just 5-10 minutes on Zerodha, how to use scanners. So just 5-10 minutes I will scan how to use the Zerodha for scanner. Key stock scanner feature. This is a key stock, and I'm using I don't remember, I think 6-7 years. And in fact, key stock has added a lot of value in my learning, because when I bought the key stock, I was hardly doing 1, 2, 3 things, and then I keep learning each and everything which was available on key stocks. So I will just go through the scanner fast. Hello. ना बस थोड़ा स्कैनर बताएं बंद करो. अच्छा. Okay. Yeah. So base thing about the key stock is the scanning ability, the fantastic scanning ability this key stock has. So let me take you through this. If you want to scan, I discussed about buying low and selling high. So what you can do to find out such a stock, we can buy click on double bottom. Okay, scan it, double bottom. I will scan double bottom. Oh my God. Okay, let me stop it because I want to restrict my scanning to CNX 200 only. So from here you can select your group of the stock which you want to scan. I selected CN 200. It means the scanning will be performed within CN 200 only. If you want to scan all the stock, you can select all cash, same way. So I will select double bottom. I will scan it. See, so these are the chart in front of me. Is on double bottom. Now these are the result in front of us. You can increase the chart size from here. Okay, once you increase the chart size, you see you will get this kind of scanner. So you need not to find this double bottom pattern manually. It can scan for you, and once it's scanned for you, what you can do, you can just click on this chart, and this chart, it will pop up this chart. Now what I do, once I do that, then I will draw this pattern on my hand. Okay, so is it? Now see, as I said, we will buy low and sell high. So here, check the trend. Trend is down. Stock reached previous swing high. We will sell and see the fall. So this is how you can scan and you can utilize this scanner to reduce the effort. Same way Arvind is there. Okay. See, this is pretty well. The scanner works pretty well, but we also need to take care in the mind. This is pattern are scanned by machines, so they will not always be a base fit, but you need to find out the best among them. Okay, this is how you can scan the bulk. Then, as I said, breakout from the tight consolidation. So there, what we can do, there is one pattern called flag and panel that works exceptionally well, and that also can be scanned here. You can scan and you go to flag and panel. This is my favorite pattern. This pattern works excellent, and this pattern is having the highest accuracy among all the classical patterns like head and shoulder, cup and handle, and all those things. So see, this pattern you can see here, it draw automatically and scan for you. And from here you can increase the chart size. See, you can see here, it's a Gale chart. So now I can do one thing, I can draw on my own. This is the pole, there's a breakout. As we know, the breakout happened with tight consolidation. This is why this flag and panel pattern work excellent, because there is a sharp trend, sharp move followed by tight consolidation, and it will resume the trend. That is why I love trading the breakout. Only those breakout happen for the tight consolidation. So this is one of the example. So this is how you can scan this pattern. They may not be the perfect picture, but you can further, scan through this pattern and you can select the best one out of it. A similar way, you can scan the trend lines. You can select the trend lines. You want to scan the rising trend line, falling trend line, any damn thing you want to scan, it's possible here. And yes, this 20 SMA also can be scanned. I will show you that, and I will end the see, this is the trend line. It's automatically draw the trend line and give you scan result. This Axis Bank. Then you can draw trend line on your own. You see, such a nice scanning facility is there, and you can scan triangle as well. See, these are the triangle pattern scanner. This will scan for you. So this way, it reduces the effort to a great extent. And I strongly believe, when we pursue our education, we spend a lot on our education, because that's how we gain the knowledge. Similarly, if you are really serious about trading, you need to invest in your education, trading education. You can buy some good books. You can invest in the software. You can reduce your efforts. You can help you find out the base setups. Then it's always a good idea to invest in it. So there are a number of patterns here. I will not go each one, but these are all possible. Then we can scan the indicator. We can also find out the price structure, like higher high, higher low, make the higher high, higher low, which we extensively use in defining the support and resistance. That also this software scan for us. See this chart, like Marico is making higher high, higher low. So such a scanner can add value. Here we can scan divergence, open interest, breakout, everything is possible. And under indicator, we can scan everything. Moving average, here I was saying you can add scan for moving average, stop closing. above 20 SMA band, below that can also be scanned. So this is moving average band. I will do one thing is I will 21 price closed above 21 band in last bar. There is no stock close above 20 SMA bar band. Let's do it in last time. See, it's giving the result. Okay, let's do it. See this Freedom Transport Finance. Freedom Transport Finance close above this band. So this is ideally sell entry for us. Okay, so that's how we can scan for this, and then we check. Once we scan stock closing or above the 20 SMA band, then look for other condition. Check the intensity of the trend, check the confirmation candle, and then take a trade. I hope this session will add value to your trading. And for any further query, we will be discussing in Telegram group. And don't worry if you missed out few points. We will still with you guys for next 1 month and more. And even after that, I will continue posting on Twitter, so you guys will always have idea what I'm talking about. Because after such a in-depth discussion, you will get idea what exactly I'm trying to elaborate while I'm posting the chart. I will not be posting stop loss and target because that's what I don't want to do. I just want to share the education setup. So just to help others, not to give you bias and advice. So with this, I'm signing off, and thanks a lot for patience, and extremely sorry for initial disturbance from my end. Thank you guys. Have a nice day. Happy trading.